This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9. The Loop.
601.
Beside the banks of the filthy Chicago River. A river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Broadcasting from the Loop Content King studio, it's the man that would be Cow. The Mancow.
All right, let's get to it. Welcome to the program. 601 right now. Let's say hi to Jake. Jake, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Mancow? I love you. Love your show.
Thank you, brother. Talk to me.
I just was kind of totally agreeing with what you said about the hipsters, or even just the hippies. It's crazy the amount of people that I see today that all dress the same. I don't get it. Like,
no, and they think they're unique.
Haircut.
You're not unique if you're dressed like
not.
everybody
You're
else.
all
They're like
same,
clones.
essentially.
They got a lot of facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of dumb-looking facial hair, and they wear old clothes, and they like
Or you wear
nothing.
Plaid.
They
You wear
like
designer
nothing.
boots,
Flannel.
and then you have tight pants that don't fit, so you can wear up your long socks.
What do they like? What do they like? Do you know? Do they like Wilco? What is?
They like anything that everyone else doesn't like.
I think you're conforming as much as everybody else. So I just think it's ridiculous. I think it just needs to stop. You need to be yourself. You don't need to just be like everybody else.
Speaking of unique, 2 days ago I met a black girl named Unique.
It's a great name.
My baby's unique. Now that's her name.
Jake?
Yeah.
And you met her mother, too, and that's how she sounded?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Where do you go to get these haircuts? Is there a hipster haircut place?
I have no idea, but I've been rocking the flat top for as long as I can remember. So
You've had a flat top?
yeah, since I was a kid.
Yeah. Just like Clapton's boy.
Oh, no.
That's
no,
too
that's
soon.
not nice.
Too
Too
soon.
soon.
Yeah. You don't want to be like everybody else. I give you the band that played my wedding, the Kinks. You don't want to be like everybody else. Listen to the lyrics here, guys. Let your freak flag fly.
I'm not gonna take it all lying down. 'Cause once I get started, I go to stop. 'Cause I'm not like everybody else.
The only thing you should have in common with other people is your great love of this program. That's pretty much it.
Everybody else. I'm not like everybody else.
Yeah, I was at, the Arcade Fire show, and everybody dance alike, everybody's the same, nobody's better, everybody gets a trophy, that's the new attitude. So different from what we were brought up, the Stones. I just remember as a kid seeing the Stones and weirdos on stage.
Right.
Weirdos. We used to celebrate the unique. Now everybody's just wants to be bland. I don't get
How's it alternative if it's all the same?
I don't get it. I don't know. Let's go to I'm transgender, which isn't unique anymore either. So let's go to Joe. Joe, hello.
Hey, man, I love you. Love your show.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I just had a quick question for you. I was wondering what you thought of the new Godzilla trailer. I know you're into that.
Well, I go to Japan twice a year, and I'm going to get there. I'm going to try to get there in July to see it. It opens in July. After Final Wars, Godzilla came back. I feel like we've just lost most people. There is American Godzilla, then there's Japanese Godzilla. I still like the guy in the suit, I do, more than the CGI Godzilla that we have. But, new Godzilla movie in Japan. It'll be badly dubbed here sometime in the future. It looks great. No, it looks great. Looks like they got it right. Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome.
Do me a favor. I got a little treat for you. Hang up the phone and turn up the radio, okay? You'll like this. You'll like this. There you go. That's the Japanese army with their little toys. This is the music in every movie as they get ready to fight Godzilla.
Don't worry.
Bob Marley's band, The Wailers, live in the Lava Lamp Love Lounge.
'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I won't worry, sing it, don't worry about a thing.
Oh, man.
'cause every little thing is gonna be all right.
Anthony, welcome to the program.
Hey,
Hey,
man,
bud.
I love you. Love your show.
Hey, man.
Hey, so
Hey.
I got an answer for the mystery movie.
Yeah?
Is it the Lone Ranger?
It is not. Hope you didn't have to watch that movie. The Johnny Depp movie. So patriotic. This is Flea. Playing for Kobe at his final game.
Man! Guys, you know, it's, I can't believe how fast 20 years went by. Man,
Wow.
This is crazy. You know, I grew up a diehard Laker fan. Diehard. So to be drafted and then traded to this organization and to spend 20 years here, I mean, you can't write something better than this.
60?
Did they allow him to do that?
Unbelievable. Well, it's kind of like when Michael Strahan won the sack record and like Brett Favre just kind of like laid
Just
down.
laid down.
Yeah.
Just laid down and let him touch him.
Right.
That's pretty much what it was.
You think they let him do it?
Oh,
Well, wait, hang on.
Like an all-star game.
He was
It's
hitting-
a meaningless game for both teams, and it's Kobe Bryant's last game.
So
He was
they let
hitting
him-
some
What are
far
we gonna do, put an
some
elbow
of
in
those
his
shots
face?
were crazy shots.
He had some crazy shots. Go ahead, Flea. 60 shots in one game. Has that ever been done?
60 points.
60 points, I mean. Has that ever been done?
Oh, yeah. He's done it.
Oh. Not in a final game.
I don't think anyone's ever done it in their final game.
I think it's the most shots in a final game. That's what I read. And now the rapist raps.
This is the worst rap song
This is
ever.
Kobe right here.
Lawless.
Oh, God. I already hate it. So this will free him up to rape more women and buy more jewelry for his wife?
I guess so.
What is he planning on doing in retirement? Just spending,
he
spending his money?
wants to get into technology and animation and all kinds of stuff.
That'll be great. Anything Kobe Bryant animates, I'm sure will be fantastic.
His wife is pretty hot.
Oh, boy, it's like,
Some great lyrics.
Turn the bass up,
Some great
bring
lyrics.
bring the vocal down.
Great,
It's like, you
great
barely
lyrics.
hear him in that.
We
Tyra
have a
Banks sings the chorus on this.
Oh, we have a mystery movie in play. John, who's in love with a hooker. I'm trying to get an update on this guy. The guy that helped me get rid of my skunk yesterday. I had a skunk issue. Michael Rappaport, great actor, going to be here. Juliette Lewis going to be here. Not Charlie Rose. Charles Ross. Oh, that's the guy that's doing the one-man Star Wars trilogy. He's doing all the Star Wars movies as a one-man show.
Wow.
And the actors that were the Boondock Saints are going to be here. And are you ready to get edumacated?
Okay.
It's time.
Mancow's Heroes in History presents Mahatma Gandhi, or Gandhi. He walked barefoot, so his feet were covered with thick hobbit-like calluses.
Yes, Gandhi.
He ate very little, was very frail,
He didn't eat
and
much.
had an odd diet that soured his breath.
Bad breath.
That made Gandhi a super-calloused, fragile mystic hexed by halitosis.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you.
Mystic hexed by halitosis. He was a great man, but his breath was really quite atrocious. The man that shot the man was really quite ferocious. Supercalifragilistic hexed by halitosis.
On 97.9, The Loop. He loves you as much as Oprah loves bread. And being rich, fat. This is the Mancow. On The Loop.
How often do you do the boom boom in the love room with your wife, your butler named Claire? How often do you hit it?
All the time.
No, seriously.
Not that often.
Aw,
No,
but
how
when-
often?
When was the last time?
How often do you climb up on that firm mattress and give her what for?
Nice.
Once a month.
Not bad.
You give it to her that often?
Once a month.
I thought it was like once every 3 years.
Do you ever have her lick your stub? Do you ever have her lick your stub
No.
where your foot got cut off?
No.
I guess I really am rare.
That you do it twice a day?
Well, at least once a day.
Well, call me in another 13 years and see how often you do it.
Yeah.
Brother, I've been married 13 years.
Well,
so
I've been married 23, so call me another 10 years.
once a month you guys have sex. And do you want to do it?
Yeah,
or
that's what I said.
Or do you think... Do you want to do it, or do you think is it just a chore?
We used to do it until I had to come into work.
Uh-huh.
You're like, oh, I got to go into work, baby. Now it's like...
I want to puke in a trash can.
Yeah, now it's like, turn the fan on.
Does she instigate the sex, or do you?
She does, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, what does she find appealing about you that she wants to have on?
Look at me, Chocolate Thunder. I'm not ugly, I'm just fat. There's a difference.
No, there's a good-looking guy under there. There's a good-looking guy under there. So, and when you make love, how long does it last?
Oh, I can last forever.
You can?
Oh, yeah.
What's the longest you've gone?
What do you mean, what's the longest I've gone?
What's the longest your lovemaking session has been?
I mean, until they're done.
Oh, wow.
So hours?
Nice.
Have you gone hours?
I can go as long as I want.
Not bad.
Wow.
Sugar Bear is smarter than your
That's our Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear is always in Mancow's hair. At the sports desk you will find him there.
There he is.
Stuffing down more goodies than the average bear. He will sleep till noon, but after dark he'll have some fat girl in his car and park.
Yep.
Sugar has it better than a millionaire. That's because he has
Sugar
a butler
for sure.
by the name of Claire.
He has a butler by the name of Claire. That's his wife. She does everything. Well, see, you didn't say that. I mean, we're going 10, 15 minutes, sometimes, I guess, a half hour. You're going for 14 hours.
No,
so
I literally will stop just so that
she can breathe.
They're happy.
Can I ask one more question about this?
So
I have one more
she's
question.
happy.
Yes.
What positions do you guys do?
Are you kidding? They do every position in the Kama Sutra. Stop yawn talking and sleep like Al, wife, after a 17-hour stabbing.
Like Cindy Lou Who with the candy cane.
You'll sleep like you've just gotten it from Al on a... No, that's probably not... They probably don't want me to say it like that.
And now, it's
Hang on,
time
Joe.
for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
I mean to kill you in
Great
one
one.
minute,
Great
Ned.
one.
Or see you hanged in Fort Smith at Judge Parker's convenience. Which'll it be? I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Fill your hand, you son of a...
Thanks for calling church. This is Chris.
Yeah, who's y'all pastor?
Who is our winner?
Who's y'all pastor?
This is Church's Chicken.
What church is this?
This is Church's Chicken. This is a restaurant now.
Oh, y'all don't have prayer service?
No, this is Church's Chicken, a restaurant now. You got the wrong churches.
Oh, well, what time is y'all service?
This is not church. This is Church's
Well, it say church?
Yeah, it's Church's Chicken.
Well, have you been born again? Let me pray for you. Bow your head. Lord, help Chris, Lord. And go down and fry the chicken in your name, Lord, with mashed potatoes and okra and corn and all that stuff they be serving. And that they get 10% of to you, amen. Well,
Amen.
we'll be up there, me and all my members here.
Amen and amen.
Praise God.
Always time to praise. 620, always time to be thankful.
You ever had Church's Chicken? You need a prayer service after.
No, I had it once. I had it once. I heard it's murder working there, though.
That's Browns. That's
What?
Browns.
That's
Browns.
too soon. They never caught those boys that did that massacre, did they?
They did.
I think they did, actually,
Oh, yeah?
a few years ago.
Hmm.
Or they said they did.
They didn't open that. Well,
No,
the
I
massacre.
think
No, it turned into I thought it was a laundromat or something.
And now Al sings Amazing Grace.
Baseball season's underway.
I want to be the first. Cubs just won the World Series. They're playing incredible, Al. This team could be the World Series champs.
Between the White Sox and the Cubs right now, 3 losses total. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. Between the White Sox and Cubs right now, 3 losses total.
Jack Nicholson talking about Kobe coming up. It's 6:20, as I said. Joe in Elgin, hi.
Hey, Mancow, how you doing? Love your show.
Thank you, dude.
Love the crew. I just
Thank
thought
you.
I'd call in and chime in on this hipster ordeal.
Chime on, caller Joe.
That's good, man. I think the whole ideal behind the hipster movement is that it makes it okay for them to act like douches, if I'm allowed to say that on the radio.
I don't know. It's a gray area there.
It's-
Maybe doucher, you could say. Maybe
Yeah,
la
it
douche.
actually-
Maybe la douchery functioning is low.
Yeah,
Or maybe
exactly.
their high douchery facilities are in full effect.
Exactly.
If you don't know what I'm saying, join the club, because I don't have any idea what any of that means. Look, I don't get it. And I walked into Glenn's Diner, and there was a hipster there, and
was eating cereal.
They have cereal, yes. Do you
they
know that place?
Oh, I know. Yeah,
I love it. But
it's
just
a fantastic diner.
And this was the guy. I guess he was working there and greeting me and judging everybody and I'm like, dude, you work at Glenn's Diner. You've got a beard. I mean, and it's a great place. I'm just saying, who are these people? Just judgmental pricks. And they like nothing. I guess they like cereal in the afternoon.
Yes.
I guess they like that.
Dead blood in the streets, it's up to my ankles. Blood in the streets, it's up to my knee. Blood in the streets, the town of Chicago. Blood on the rise is following me.
Good morning, Dr. office.
This is Terry. I work upstairs.
Oh, Terry. Hi,
You
Terry.
work upstairs where?
Did you walk by the bathroom earlier?
There is no upstairs.
Oh, but did you fart earlier?
I don't have time for this.
No, but did you fart earlier?
What?
You farted, didn't you?
Stop it. Office?
Just between us.
You know what? You're being taped right now?
Oh,
I know. Keep on talking, buddy.
I know.
Yes,
I know the
actually, he
recorder
is.
you guys have because I work upstairs. I'm just wondering.
There's no upstairs. Do not call here again.
You did though, right?
Don't ever phone scam unless you know there's an upstairs.
Go to hell.
Did you fart?
Office?
I need to make an appointment.
Yes, for what?
Is this the young lady who farted earlier?
Hello.
Hi, I'm calling.
Hello.
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 Yes. Hello.
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 I can't hear you.
Hello.
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 Where you at?
My home.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't hear you.
Hello.
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 Hang on a minute. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Who is it?
Hello.
Hello.
How's it feel? Hello.
Who is it?
This is Death calling.
Who?
Death.
Yes.
We'll be by to get you around 7 o'clock tonight.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock tonight. We'll be by, old man.
For what?
This is Death. We're calling you home.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Taking you to the great beyond.
Yeah.
This is Death.
What?
Death, old man. I'll be by tonight around 7, 7:05, something like that.
What do you...
I got to pick up a couple streets over.
What?
That shouldn't take too long. Picking up It's an Steve old
Dahl,
lady.
a couple
She's
other
gonna be
people,
choking
a
on a
couple
chicken
old-timers.
bone, and then I'm going to be coming by to pick you up, old man.
Oh, yeah?
So will you be ready?
For what?
Death.
Death.
I'm coming to get you.
What?
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
Death.
Who?
Death.
Jack.
D.
I know.
Do you know the letter D? D.
I can't understand.
Aw. This is
A.
nice.
Can you talk louder? Or...
A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
D. Do you understand D?
Yeah.
E. Do you understand E?
Yeah.
A. T. H. My name is Death. I'll be by to get you at 7.
What?
For death. I'm going to take you to meet your maker.
Oh, all right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I got it ready. I got a 45 ready for you.
There
It
you
doesn't
go.
matter to me.
Me either.
All right. Is there anyone you want to call and say goodbye to or anything?
No.
None of this pleading crap either. I come and get you. I got dinner plans.
Yeah. Okay.
I got cards
got
with
time.
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
So I'll be by around 7 to get you, old man.
Yes, sir.
All right, then.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
When you die, you don't know you're dead. It's just tough for somebody else in your life. It's the same way for the stupid. The Mancow on 97.9.
Yep.
The Loop.
Yep. They say the dead don't know they're dead. And the stupid don't know they're stupid.
When you die, we say goodbye.
At a restaurant yesterday, and a pretty delightful girl and attractive girl, and my friend, Brentwood Bill over there was hitting on her, and they were holding hands while I'm eating, and it was pretty disgusting. And she's like, "Well, you are sexy, you are handsome," and he's, telling her lie after lie, and she says, "Well, we got about a year and a half. And I would like somebody to keep coming about a year and a half until my guy gets out of jail." And of course, I'm thinking, well, then that's when you get killed. And about a year and a half from now is when this maniac gets out and kills you. And he hits her, and he has a meth problem, and they have illegitimate children, and it goes on. And this is a waitress I've known for years. And in the past, I have taken guys that have beaten women and broken every finger. In fact, it was because of a waitress. I would see her beat up, and anyway, well, I don't do that anymore. I just kind of sat there and shook my head, and I said, "Why would you have children around a guy who does meth and beats you?" Well, this is her.
Yeah.
Well, we can't pick who we love.
Yes, we can. Of course we can. That's exactly what you do.
And that's what me and Mr. Brentwood said together, my manservant.
Yeah.
We said in stereo, "Yes, you can. Yes, you can."
Wow.
And I started thinking about my daughters and codependency, and where was this girl's father, and why does she have such low self-esteem, and why am I seeing so many of these dummies? Really, male and female dummies. Why am I seeing so many of them? A guy hits you, leave.
Right.
Well, you hit the nail on the head, no pun intended, low self-esteem.
I mean, that's what you...
She doesn't think she can do any better. She doesn't, doesn't think she'll find anybody else.
This is an attractive...
emotional abuse. They tear them down, and then they hit them, and they can't leave.
This is an attractive girl, and I know, I dare not speak this, but, shelf life. Young mom with 2 kids.
Wow.
He got 6 years, but he'll probably be out a year and a half. Just in time to beat me for Christmas.
When you die,
life is too short for that, man.
when you die, you stop being here. When you die, some people cry.
628. Just talking about this other family that I was with, and the kid he just likes to come into anyone's house and empty all their drawers on the floor, and he's curious, and the parents, what are you going to do? And they never say no, and they never spank him, and everybody hates the child, and it's the parents' fault. Remember that. When you see a little jag-off kid, blam, 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 that is the parents. And this kid, blam, 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 non-stop, emptying stuff and breaking stuff and running around and torturing animals, and he's 8.
Wow.
And the parents, what are you going to do, little boy? Here, have some more corn syrup, and have corn syrup drink. It's registered trademark. What are you going to do? You're going to put him over your knee, you're going to spank him, you're going to be a parent. The drug addict that beats you, what are you going to do? You can't fight. Yeah, you can. By the way, I have a little film I want to roll here. Let's do this. This is pretty clear. This will teach you. If you don't know how to treat your kid that nobody wants to be around, including you, let's roll this. Can we roll it? Get it set up in the projector here.
Okay.
Sports headlines coming up. Look, it's all about Kobe, right, Al?
It's all about the Blackhawks, game 1 of the playoffs.
No, it's all about Kobe.
And an unbelievable, shocking detail. You thought the Adam LaRoche story was over?
Yes.
Shocking details.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. You will not believe it.
I think I will, if I get you to tell me during the commercial break.
Well, that's true.
This treatment is fast and effective. And
here we go. A treatment for
watch closely as I apply
ill-behaved children.
Child.
I want a horse. I want a big brown horse with a fluffy black tail with a diamond tiara.
Sit down and study. Sit down and study. Hey, stop crying and do your schoolwork. Please send away for this free brochure entitled "You Can Either Calm Down or I Can Pop You in the Mouth Again."
There you go. That's the answer. Bruce Campbell, the Evil Dead guy, and a bunch of other movies coming up. The voice of Lucky Charms has died.
Aww.
He was 93. I suspect a serial killer.
Oh, nice. Didn't see that coming at all.
I rehearsed that last night at Zany's.
Yes.
Comedy Club. Got a big laugh.
Mancow.
Blood shooting from my Angus. My headphones cranked, looking out over the city. I'm telling you, this very moment, 640 at the Loop, the greatest rock and roll station in the world. I'm telling you, right now, I'm not joking. I'm not joshing.
Yeah.
The greatest Led Zeppelin's ever sounded to me in these headphones right now.
Nice.
Looking out over this city, just starting to brighten up. A beautiful moment that we shared together. God, I want to make love to each and every one of you. 4 days until your taxes are due. 10 days until Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Do you know that Obama has been getting the episodes earlier than anybody else?
Really?
Yeah,
so
it's
he's
time.
the only one. 'Cause they're not
Impeach him.
sending out screeners
Impeach him. 13 days till Secretary's Day. I do it every day, the Secretary. 24 days until Mom's Day. 43 days till Memorial Day weekend. 281 days left of the guy that gets the Game of Thrones early.
It's awesome.
Carly is hanging on. She's got an issue. John is in love with a hooker. And Michael from Skokie is guessing the mystery movie. What do you think it is, Skokie?
I think it's Blazing Saddles, Mancow. Love you show, brother.
He rode a Blazings. I love that movie. God, I wish it was.
I think you could play any line from that movie and I would know it.
Yeah, me too. And the fact that that's not from that movie is sad for the guy. Yeah.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
I mean to kill you in 1 minute, Ned. Or see you hanged in Fort Smith at Judge Barker's convenience. Which'll it be? I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Fill your hand, you son of a...
Jack Nicholson on Kobe and all kinds of stuff. Blackhawks, great stuff coming up. John?
Yeah, hey.
Making lots of noise. Carly needs our help. Bruce Campbell, the actor, is coming up. Evil Dead. Yeah, what's up, Johnny? What's the latest with you and the hooker?
Well, I'm still in love with her. I don't know what to do. I mean, I called you for advice.
Did I help you?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I started seeing, like the first time I saw her, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't function for like days, and I was just completely immobilized because nobody had ever kissed me and made me feel loved before. And I started seeing a therapist, and I've been seeing a therapist for about 2 years, and I'm still in love with her. I still can't find anybody else. I don't know what to do.
And you pay her to kiss you.
Yeah, I mean, she's the amazing kisser, amazing. I've seen other prostitutes before, and that's what really got me is when the way she kissed me. I mean, nobody had ever kissed me that way. And
Do you think in your heart and soul that this is wrong? Is there any clue to you that this is wrong? I mean, maybe that's why you called.
Yeah, I mean, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong, and I want to help her, and I want to be saved myself, and I don't know what to do because she is a beautiful, wonderful person. She has a good heart. She's a loving, caring, kind person. And I want to be loved, too.
You want to pay her the rest of your life?
No, I don't.
Stop torturing yourself.
You're hurting yourself.
Stop torturing yourself. She's not capable of loving you back.
I know. I don't know.
John, I spoke with her.
Yeah?
I spoke with her.
What did she say?
It's business. I got her number. We called her. It's business.
Does John understand
of course
that?
it's business.
It's business, man.
She's a prostitute.
I got news for you.
Business.
I don't sit around my kitchen table. Hey, everybody, Mancow, coming up. We're going to have tickets. This is business.
Have you even tried to meet other women?
He has.
Yes.
He has.
He has a hard time.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong because I'm not like people tell me I'm not bad looking. I look like a normal
brother. What happens is you're what's called a reprobate, okay? And once you laugh if you want. I mean, once you look up reprobate, and what happens is you become so desensitized. And look, in spite of, I don't know if that's the correct English, but we've had porno people on here and talked about everything. I'm going to tell you something. I have come to believe, knowing these people and everybody behind it, it's addictive and it's dangerous and it desensitizes you and it destroys you for any future relationship. When you're paying someone to tell you whatever you want to hear and to do whatever you want to do, a real woman doesn't do that. And I got news for the young men. I in my experience, they don't want to be choked and spit on and have a dozen of your friends join in.
That's right.
You know, and the more you see, the dirtier it has to get, and the filthier and the more depraved. And then you have what's called a reprobate personality, reprobate soul. You don't know. You don't know. You can't. You can't decipher anymore because you've sold yourself out. You can't decipher what love is anymore when you're paying someone to kiss you. Pay me enough, I'll be a great kisser too.
Does that make sense to you?
It does. It does.
You're desensitized, and brother, I got to tell you, what woman is going to fall in love with a guy that's, you know, seeing a prostitute every night?
So how do we reset his brain? How do we?
It's easy to reset his brain. He needs to
He has
accept
to choose.
He has to
He has
accept the
to
fact that
choose
this girl does not love him.
to
You
get-
need to get her out of your life so you could allow the love that you want to come into your life.
Brother, a whore is a whore. I mean, I'm sorry. And you know, she's kissing the next guy great, and the next guy, and the next
And
guy.
she probably kissed the guy 5 minutes before she kissed you.
Yeah, and God knows what else, what other, you know, load of stuff she had in her mouth as she's kissing you, brother.
Do you
This
want to
isn't
change?
love.
Do you want to change?
Well, he called. He must want to change.
Absolutely. There's nothing more I want in the world.
You have to rip the Band-Aid off, sir.
You
have to make change.
You say that she loves you, and the reason you think she loves you is because she makes you feel special. But what you
It's a
don't
physical
realize
attraction.
is
It's not love.
she makes everybody feel special. She is saying
The
and
girlfriend
doing
experience.
the same thing to you that she does to every other guy.
I'd like to, you know, I'm going to call her
That's
back.
what you need to see her in
I'm gonna-
action with somebody else.
You know what I'm going to do, brother?
What?
I'm going to sleep with her, okay? And then I'm going to report back to you.
That's gross.
And I bet she's going to say the same things to me that she says to you and
Absolutely.
everybody else. This is not a storybook love, man.
My love is like a storybook story.
Yeah, there's going to be pain when you walk away from the whore with the heart of gold. The waitress who told me about the boyfriend that beats her. But, you know, what she said, you can't pick who you love, so yeah, you can. Walk away. If you're at a place where you're tolerated and not celebrated, leave. If you're unhappy, leave. Leave. Walk away. Go with the flow. Roll out of here if it doesn't work for you. I don't care if it's your parents, a boyfriend, a husband, a girlfriend. I don't care. If people make you feel awful, leave. Hey, wait a minute, guys, come back. Where's everybody going?
A prince could have within his keeping his spells to weave and steal a heart within her breast, but only sleeping. My love is like a storybook.
Do you know what this is to? Anybody? Anybody? The movie?
Is it
Princess Bride? It's so good. It's so good. Carly, hello.
Hi, Manuka. Hi, Mancow. Love you. Love your show.
What's going on?
Okay. So, when my brother and I were younger, my parents used, I guess you would call it a code word for, you know, when they wanted some private time.
So when your parents wanted to have sex, they had a code word, which is kind of what, I guess Kendra, the adult, you know,
She was in Playboy.
Playboy girl and Hefner's old girlfriend and reality show girl, she says to her kids, Daddy and Mom are going to have sex. And they're little kids. So your parents would let you know when they were going to have sex. What was the code word?
It was politics. Like they were going to go discuss politics.
Well, I mean, and what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, though?
I guess it's not that there's something wrong with it. It's just that as we got older, that's when we started realizing, I don't think they're discussing politics in there.
Well, what I say is, honey, I got to talk. I'll say, honey, this electric bill is a nightmare. Look, we got to talk about this. Kids, give me a minute. Give me a minute.
That'll get her in the mood.
Oh, look at this, kids. Your favorite show is on now. I want you to concentrate on. Here's some popcorn. Enjoy it. And I need to discuss some things. We got to plan this trip. Girls, I need to. Your mother and I, we need to. So, I mean, I guess every married couple, anybody with kids, you want to continue to have a life, and you don't want the kids to know. You have to respect they didn't do it in front of you. They didn't say we're going to go have sex. They had a code word.
Have a code word, Kathy?
And aren't you? Did your parents have a code word?
No, they didn't. They just did it at night
stuff
when we
that
were
Euro.
sleeping, and I woke up in the middle of the night once, and I saw them doing it, and it grossed me out.
Oh, that is freaky. So, I mean, aren't you happy to know that your parents were healthy and sexual or not?
I mean, yeah. Now that I'm an adult, I understand. I guess when I was younger, it was just kind of like, ew, like.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Now that I'm adult, thinking about those two, John and Dawn. Nobody likes to think about their parents having sex.
Now it's time for Mancow's ADD News, giving it to you fast and hard and in less than a minute.
Kobe Bryant played his last game with the Lakers.
Tens of thousands of workers at telecom giant Verizon are officially on strike.
Ethan Couch, who as a minor avoided prison for killing 4 people in a drunk driving wreck in Fort Worth, Texas, cause his lawyer argued his affluent upbringing didn't teach him right from wrong, will now actually spend 2 years in the county jail.
An earthquake struck in a remote part of northwest Myanmar.
A new edition of the Pig Book documenting government waste is hot off the presses.
President Obama convened a meeting of his national security team at CIA headquarters.
The Commerce Department says retail sales declined 0.3%.
Southern Texas faces severe thunderstorms.
Napster co-founder Sean Park is giving $250 million of his own money to get about 300 scientists from different institutions to share their cancer study findings.
Syrian peace talks have resumed in Geneva.
A South Carolina state Senate hearing about a bill that would force transgenders to use restrooms on public property according to biological sex.
You know, I don't know how I feel about all this transgender talk and what's going on with South Carolina, and I don't want anyone to be discriminated against. But I guess if you are, against something, should you have to do something? Don't you have the right to refuse service to somebody you just don't like them? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. And then the bathroom issue. I don't even feel uncomfortable. But what about me sending my little girls into a bathroom?
Right.
I've got 2 10-year-old daughters, and there's a guy standing next to them that's 50 years old with his with his genitals out because he feels like he's a girl. He is a girl, or he believes a girl. Whatever the politically correct thing is, I don't know how I feel about sending my children to a restaurant. And I don't know.
Can I say something very quickly about Ethan Couch?
Yes.
So here's this little bastard. He's underage. He's 15.
Killed 4 people.
Kills 4 people, drunk and driving.
Yeah.
Gets off because the defense is he was too affluent to know
He's too rich to understand right and wrong.
Right and wrong.
Yes.
Then he flees the country.
He leaves
with his mother
and doesn't report.
And still only gets 2 years.
What's the point?
The point is
he's white.
I would have been underneath the jail.
It is unbelievable.
10 years ago.
No, it really is unbelievable. It is. Money buys things. Bruce Campbell, the actor, is next. Your phone calls coming up. We're going to have. The skunk boy is going to call me. John in love with the hooker. Anyone have any comments for him? Juliette Lewis, Michael Rappaport, the actor. The one-man Star Wars trilogy is going to do some of it here in the studio. And the actors that were the Boondock Saints are going to call in today. And. In love with a stripper. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, this is worse. This isn't a stripper. This is a hooker.
Yeah, right.
Poor John. John actually is a John.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. 97.9 The Loop. A Cumulus station. This is WLUP-FM, Chicago. And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
I mean to kill you in 1 minute, Ned.
You know what it is?
Or see you hang.
Call us and win. One of my favorites.
And now, it's Mancow
7 a.m.
Face Sports with the Uptown Funker, Al Roker Jr.
Wait a minute. Open wide for Chunky. Blackhawks Blues. Playoffs. Yes. Game 1. Goes into overtime scoreless.
Wow.
And the Blues score in overtime and win.
Oh, no.
Blackhawks lose 1-0. Next game tomorrow, 7 o'clock in St. Louis. Adam LaRoche, if you thought that whole thing was over with Adam LaRoche and the White Sox, you are sorely mistaken. If you remember,
he wanted his kid.
He left $13 million on the table this year.
Yes.
Right.
Because he retired, because the Sox didn't want his kid in the locker room anymore.
Don't hang up. Hang on. Yeah. So what's he going to do? He's suing him.
No. You wouldn't see this coming in a million years.
Tell me.
Now it turns out that he and another player from Milwaukee spent 10 days in November in Southeast Asian brothels wearing a hidden camera doing undercover work to help rescue underage sex slaves.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
For a nonprofit.
Well, that's cool.
Incredible.
I think that's cool.
And then when he's coming back on the plane, he's thinking about his family, thinking about children. He's going, I'm coming back to play a game for 8 months?
Wow. Well, this
Wow,
makes me
no,
like him now.
this story did take a twist.
He's still a moron.
Not in a million
He's not a
years
moron.
would you have seen
Priorities.
that coming.
Yeah, get
But
cancer.
He's choosing doing
Now
good
you can
for
bring your
money.
kids.
That's
So
great.
since you do a good deed, that means you can bring your kids to work every
No,
day?
No,
you're
it
missing
still
it.
makes him-
Get diagnosed with cancer and see how much this job matters to you, pal. Priorities. He saw horrors with these children being sexually raped for money on a daily basis, and he wanted to keep his kids close to him, his son close to him. I get it. I think it's a beautiful story. Hire him back. Let the kids stay.
His old team, the Sox, his whole team,
With
the
his
Sox,
200 batting
in
average?
Minnesota,
Wow.
they shut out the Twins 3-0. They go for the sweep tonight, this afternoon.
Cubs are
The
incredible.
Cubs, they win in Wrigley, 9-2. They go for
Incredible.
the sweep. Bulls beat the 76ers in their last game of the year. Golden State, they win, so they end up beating the Bulls' all-time record of 73 wins in the season. And Kobe Bryant, in his final game as a professional, drops 60 on the Utah Jazz.
And you say they let him do it.
Well, I mean, they didn't try and stop him.
Jack, Jack was sitting there.
They didn't try and
courtside,
stop
Jack
him.
Nicholson sitting there.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Sports brought to you by Surface and Glass Magic, experts in home and commercial surface repair and graffiti removal. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
Kobe, goodbye. I think I may retire with you.
Jack
I'm not
Nicholson.
sure, but it's been great watching you, and I hope you enjoyed it half as much as me and my family have. You've been an inspiration to us all, and L.A. loves you.
Yep. Yeah.
Did you hear the one game that Jack Nicholson missed was the one that Kobe scored 81 points?
Did you
'Cause he
hear
gave the
that
tickets
Jack
to his
Nicholson
daughter?
hasn't worked for years because he has Alzheimer's? Have you guys heard that? I
Really?
mean, no, yeah, he can't do it anymore.
Aw.
That's why he's disappeared. John,
Wow.
it's like, I'm thinking of retiring. I think you have. John, what's up?
Hey, Mancow, how are you, brother? Love your show.
Thank you, man. How are things in Bridgeport?
Not too shabby, man.
Okay.
How about you up there?
Yeah, we're good, man. Right here in the heart of the city. Doing good. Right across from
Very
this famed Chicago theater, and I'm on top of Janet Davies right now and Ron Majors. I am. What's going on?
All right, man, if I could weigh in on the transgender issue. Listen, man, I don't want to see anybody discriminated against either, but you got to draw the line somewhere, man. I mean, what's preventing a straight guy from going to the Supreme Court and saying that his civil rights aren't being violated for not being able to use a women's bathroom?
Well, I mean, that's what's going on. Oh, no, you mean straight guy. No, I see, yes, and do I want my daughters, and I don't go in with them into the bathroom, and it's scary. Start screaming if anything happens, kids. But, you hope everybody has good intentions, but there are child molesters, there are perverts, and if we can't say, no men or nobody with a where there's little kids because, well, that's a woman, or, well, no, he says he's I don't know. I'm not trying to be politically correct, but I don't know what the answer is. And they're saying that bathrooms should be based on whatever your genitals are. And then people say, well, I don't identify with my genitals. And then I say, do you maybe not the genitals, but what about the privates? What about the colonels? Do you identify with them? I don't know. Rap to us, Kobe. Actually, I can't. It's so awful. So awful. Once again.
Hello?
I'm ready for school.
So I think you have the wrong number. You have to call the main office.
I'm ready for school.
You ready for school?
They didn't pick me up in the yellow bus.
They forgot to pick you up?
And I'm ready for school.
No.
Hold on, please.
Okay, nice lady.
Okay. Do you have a pencil? Is someone there with you?
I have my lunchbox.
Okay, is someone there with you?
No.
I'm ready for school.
Oh. Do you know your phone number?
35A4G.
Hang on, I'm going to write it down, okay? And I'll have someone call you back, all right, honey? Okay.
I'm ready for school.
Oh, I know how I can. Okay, you hang up, and I'm going to have someone call you back.
All right.
I'll have someone at the office call you.
Okay.
All right, honey? I'm going to hang up now.
I have my lunchbox.
Okay, hang up so I can call the office.
The bus just came.
Oh, good. All right. You have a good day.
Bus driver, I'm ready for school. I'm on the corner. Come get me. Thanks, ma'am.
Bye.
So it had a happy ending after all. Do you like Scarface? How America is the Scarface Nation coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Campbell. Bruce!
Yeah, I know you, brother. Night is a wire, steam in the subway,
earth is afire.
Wow, Bruce.
I'll tell you, boy. Get out of my way. I'm out of control.
Bruce Campbell, you've had a couple of best-selling books. You were the star of the Evil Dead movies.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. This is my boomstick.
What is the most quoted Bruce Campbell line? I quote your stuff all the time. But
give me some sugar, baby.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Yep.
It's a trick. Get an axe.
Get an axe. There you go. Nice.
How about shop smart?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
Groovy.
Well, groovy, what was funny about that is it's so out, it's back in.
You cut off your hand. You
Yes.
put a chainsaw where your hand was.
Yeah.
In Evil Dead 2, you look at the camera and go, come on.
Oh, what did I say again?
Come on.
Gravy. That's it. Groovy.
Groovy. First you want to kill me. Now you want to kiss me.
Blow. There you go. Very nice.
Klaatu, Verada, necktie. It's an N-word. It's an N-word.
Klaatu, Verata.
It's an N-word. Hey, why don't you do part 4? You know all the lines. I've seen you. You're a studly man. Get out there in front of the camera. Stop hiding behind that microphone.
You go back in time, so you use all the pickup lines, all the cheesy pickup lines.
Right, because they're all fresh.
What of all the sweet words that you spoke?
Well, that's just what we call pillow talk, baby.
Yeah, good, bad. I'm the guy with a gun.
Exactly.
You really hate me doing this, don't you?
I don't hate it. I just despise it. There's a difference.
What, were you raised in a barn? Shut the door.
Shut the door.
Probably was raised in a barn, yeah.
There's plenty of new zingers in my new movie.
How about this one? I'll be back.
Mancow, look.
You throw dirt in the guy's mouth. You spoke the words and the army of the dead awoke.
Mancow, when you watch Army of Darkness, you just turn the volume down and do all the words?
I can do the whole movie. My dream is to have you come over to my place and watch the movie, and we do scenes together.
You know what? That's my dream, too.
Hey.
It's funny how we share the same exact dream.
You can fight back with technology. Don't worry.
No, with science.
No, you've got it wrong.
What?
You've got it wrong. I'm telling you, you've got it wrong.
And where I'm standing on the stairs rallying the troops?
Yeah, we can fight
back. No, with science.
No, with technology.
Hey, play it again for the 8 billionth time.
I'll spoil your good looks, backstabber. Buddy, I know the movie. You can't beat me.
Yeah, no kidding. No, do you know anything else other than Army of Darkness?
What do you say after you crush the skeletons with a bunch of boulders?
I say, come to Papa. No?
No.
I say, come get some.
Come get some.
No, I love that line, though. You've just crushed a bunch of skeletons in Evil Dead 3, Army of Darkness. What do you say?
Take that, you scabby skeleton.
No.
No? Give me a hint.
Ooh, that's got to hurt.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
Oh, that's...
Did he hang up on me? He just hung up on me. 7:15, I'm the Mancow. This is The Loop. Now, listen, Scarface, you like that movie? Are we becoming the Scarface nation? Well, I don't know. A lot of killing in this city. A lot of drugs. Wait a minute. Red. Is your
Morning, Mancow. I love your show.
That's my code word.
This isn't, you're not, it's not Sovine. Your name isn't Red Sovine, is it?
No, it's not.
You have a stripper love story. I want to hear it, but you got to hang on. You got to hang on. All right. The 72-year-old woman who was lost in the desert for 9 days. Everybody thought she was dead. Her story coming up. You'll hear it from her on this show. And Dewey, man, when you date a woman with kids, a lot of money being spent. That's coming up. And Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Filthy.
Disgusting, really.
No. When you hear the facts, nothing I like more when nobody's in there. Now listen, I get off at, whatever time. Leave here around, 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
You put a lot of work into the show.
You damn right I do.
That's right.
And sometimes when the kids are not there, listen to me, when the kids are not there, I'll just take off all my clothes and lay in the bottom of the ball bin there at Chuck E. Cheese. I like the way them balls feel on me. You like the way balls feel on you?
Yeah.
All about your chin and your face.
Yeah.
I'll just lay in there. But when you hear how dirty Chuck E. Cheese is, you won't want balls on your face anymore at the Chuck E. Cheese. Hang on.
Working harder than the bathroom air freshener. freshener a day after an open bar office party. He is the Mancow. Able to plug in an HDMI cable without even looking. The Mancow. On the loop.
I'm sorry, folks. You just joined us in conversation. Hold on a second. American History X, deleted scenes. You're telling me to watch that?
Yes.
And it's worse than what got into the movie?
Imagine what didn't get into that movie.
This means not welcome.
Horrible.
And then Kathy said, "American Me haunts her." Do you ever see the movie American Me?
Oh,
Awful.
yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That sex scene, God, it just makes
Sex,
me cringe.
yeah, I call that a rape scene.
Right, whatever.
That prison rape. I still, I can't shake it. I can't
What's
shake
wrong
it.
with being sexy?
Kind of like Vicks and the strippers' perfume. I still can't get that.
Oh, cool water.
Rank. Brad, hello. You were in love with a stripper. You are in love with a stripper. What's the story?
No, the story is basically, well, I go to a strip club with my buddies and stuff, and, really voluptuous girl, real good looking. We start going out, and we start living together for 8 months. Make long story short, girl starts falling in love with me. I know she wasn't for me, so I let her go. 10 years later, a friend of mine emails me a bunch of pics of her on the internet. She's like a huge pinup girl, Comic-Con girl, and stuff like that. And so that's my story.
Did you blow it, or do you?
Now you're pissed?
No. Do you wish you would have stayed with the stripper?
No. It's always a negative situation with those type of girls. I mean, it's a dangerous situation all the time.
What strip club did you go to, son?
What strip club?
Excuse me?
What strip club, son?
Like he didn't hear. He's trying to think of something. What strip club?
No. It's a strip club called Chaos.
Chaos?
Chaos. Where is that?
You go in there, there's poop on the floor, the lights are broken.
Yeah.
It's chaos!
It's chaos.
Ah! There's a nude girl, run!
Dogs and cats.
Can I have a drink? Splash right in your face. This place is chaos!
And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
I mean to kill you in 1 minute, Ned. Or see you hanged in Fort Smith at Judge Parker's convenience. Which'll it be?
I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
Yep.
That's
724.
312-591-ROCK. Or
Scarface Nation coming up.
The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Fill your hand, you
son of a bitch. God, what a great movie. Hey, Tina. Hello, Tina.
Hey, Mancow. Love your show.
Thank
How
you
are
very much. Oh, well, we're great. We're all doing good here on this Craptacular Thursday. How about you? You doing good?
Awesome.
You
I'm
doing
good, yeah.
Yeah.
On my way to work.
Anything planned this weekend?
No, trying to lay low this weekend.
Yeah, it's great. Cool. Okay. Well, lay low.
I'm calling about the movie trivia.
Yeah, you'll have the rest of your life the rest of your death to lay low. You might as well
I do.
get to
I
living.
do know
Get to
that.
living. Don't forget to live. Okay, yes. What do you think?
It's True Grit.
True Grit. You got it.
Nice
job. Hang on. We got something nice for you.
Que pasa, amigos?
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
Ken Tucker is who joins us, and his book is called Scarface Nation, and it's all things Scarface. Was the movie a hit when it came out, Ken?
No, it wasn't. Everybody thinks it must have been this big sensation, but, the critics panned it. They thought it was too violent, and it only made $4 million its opening weekend, and this was Universal's big Christmas release, this big chainsaw, bloody 2.5-hour movie.
Uh-huh.
What an unpleasant surprise for the studio when they got that in their hands.
Who wrote it?
Oliver Stone.
Yeah.
And Oliver Stone.
And De Palma directed it. Brian De Palma, right?
That's right. And Oliver Stone wrote all those famous lines that we know. Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
Never underestimate the greed of the other guy.
Don't get high on your own supply.
There you go.
Yeah.
First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women.
Yeah.
You gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
Or as Homer Simpson says, first you get the sugar, then you get the powder, then you get the donuts. So, it was really not a big success when it first came out, but that was before, DVD and before it was at a time when movies could stay in theaters for months at a time, and it developed this cult following. It became almost like a Rocky Horror Picture Show, that kind of thing, where audiences started yelling back at the screen the lines. And, you just had a lot of young people, it was very popular among black and Latino audiences. And, I did a lot of interviews, and a lot of rappers said, they take this movie as like a blueprint for their career. They say this is like a code of honor for them.
The cautionary tale, and they just don't get it, that, he dies at the end, fools. He gets shot up. Well, that's okay. He's up there with Tupac and Biggie. It was released in 1983. Wow, it's old. And the music, Giorgio Moroder, is that right?
Yeah, Giorgio Moroder.
Brutal.
Disco soundtrack.
Brutal. It's so bad. Boy, is it. The music, the movie's aged well. The music is just tedious.
Yeah.
The video game I thought was pretty awesome. I played that a time or two. The bad cop that gets shot in that bright room.
Yeah, Harris Yulin.
Boy, is that a bad blood pack on him.
Right, yeah, really.
You can see the outline of the blood pack. How much was cut out for theatrical release? I mean, how bad did the shower scene get where the guy is cut up with a chainsaw?
De Palma told me that it was, there were a couple of more closer shots of limbs getting cut off, and he had to submit it to the ratings board 4 times before he escaped an X rating. But he swears to me that by the end of the last cut that he submitted was actually the first cut that he submitted to them, and they were just so exhausted they said yes.
Scarface Nation, Ken Tucker. My favorite moment, Ken?
Yeah?
Is when he walks into the hotel and that demon is sitting there on the bed, the Colombian lady with the gun,
right. Yeah.
and say hello to Marta, and he looks at her, he goes, hello, Marta, and the look she shoots back. That, just the understated, but nothing else is understated by Pacino. His performance is fun. It's a crowd pleaser like a Shatner or a Bruce Campbell, but the fact is, his acting really is horrible in Scarface, isn't it?
This is the movie when he finally went over the top. After this, it was, Scent of the Woman and Hoo-Ha and the parody Al Pacino. This was he sounded like Desi Arnaz through half of this movie, and he swears he had this. Stephen Bauer, the guy who plays Manny, who speaks Spanish, helped him with the accent. He was in this method thing where he talked in the accent 24 hours, even off the set and all that. I don't know. It just seems very over the top.
But it's a blast.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Are you ready for this?
I've been through the desert on a horse.
She was through the desert for 72 years. She was alive, but 9 days she thought she was going to be dead.
It has been a trek, a spiritual journey. As soon as my Ford Fusion broke down, the electric went down, I could go no further. Below freezing every single night. I had a fire lighter with me. I had an IntelliJar with me, which became my water vessel. I did cry. Everywhere I looked, there were nothing having to do with human habitation, praying to the highest of the high and asking for help. However, whenever, but as fast as possible, please. And I detached it from the rest of the ribs and drug it out on the sand to point toward my help sign. First time in a helicopter in my life. Yahoo! Finally have human contact and see that they were there. It was overwhelming.
Yeah, 72 years old, lost in the desert. Everybody thought she was dead. You drive around and you hate people and just come on. And every day the cabbies, every day. Every day one of them cuts me off.
Oh, yeah. They have no patience whatsoever.
Or it's or they drive up next to you and then speed and cut you off.
They cut across 4 lanes to get a fare.
As soon as the light turns green, they start honking if they're behind you. They don't even give you the chance to lift your foot from the pedal.
Yeah. I wonder if I was
a Prius.
I wonder if I was on a deserted island, if I would miss cabbies. I think I would miss people. AMC is a Chinese company. It used to be a Kansas City, Missouri company. AMC, you ever seen a movie at AMC theaters?
Oh, yeah.
The devil may have just taken over AMC theaters. If you go to AMC theaters, hang on, I'm going to tell you how the devil might have just taken over.
Ain't nothing wrong with having an older car. Just if you do have an older car, we'll let you know when you're doing something wrong, though. It will.
That's the advantage about it. It will let you know when you're doing something wrong. I got pulled over by the police the other day. He gonna tell me I was doing 75 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. I just looked at him and I said, I know you lying because I didn't feel my steering wheel shake.
Okay. Sports headlines. Man, the incredible story of the child predator investigator. We got to talk more about that coming up.
Adam LaRoche story, just
You gotta hear it.
unbelievable. Think Chuck Barris meets Pete Townsend.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. The Cubs are going to win the World Series, it looks like. I mean, this is incredible. I guess hell is freezing over right now. Well, everything seems reverse, right? Everything seems topsy-turvy right now. Wrong is right, right is wrong. The Cubs are winning. What the... And I got to talk about my poor boy Dewey, Lord of the Fat Chicks.
Aw.
See, when you date a girl with kids,
Yeah.
you get to pay for everything.
Ooh.
And do you resent it? I don't know how they do it. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how people do it.
Right.
I don't know how they do it. I have a lot of...
Respect to those guys that can.
I can't. I couldn't.
I get it. I
My
wouldn't be
wife.
able to
My
do it
wife
either.
is hot. If I was to die, there's. There's a nest egg I'm leaving her. I got an insurance policy. I mean, I'm sure guys will circle. I just,
Sure.
I don't know how they. I don't know how they can.
Circling now.
Hey, wait a minute. Why'd you call her last night?
On the loop. It's now time for Mancow's Mad Moog Mega Giveaway. Take it away, Chip.
Chip's enough. Playing his Moog. He won't let anybody else touch it. If you know what this is, call and win right now.
Thanks for putting us in the Moog, Chip. Think you know the song Chip is playing? Call the cow now. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. Mancow's Mad Moog Mega Giveaway. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on the Loop. Give him a fish, and he'll eat for a day. Teach him to fish, and he'll burn the entire lake down. It's the Mancow on the Loop.
Mancow. We're going to head into cute world here. This is so irritating to me.
How so?
This guy, I'm so mad about this.
What?
I just bought this book.
Did you really?
I just bought this book.
It's hysterical.
It is fall down funny. I was sitting in the bookstore laughing, and we're not going to be able to do it justice here on the radio. It's fall down funny. It is fall down funny, this book.
'Twas a dark, stormy night as the train rattled on. All the passengers had gone.
7:37.
Yeah.
Well, you got my money.
Nice. I'll take your $9.95.
But your publisher, sent me a freebie, so.
All right, so I get no money then.
Oh, Grandma's Dead.
Innocent one began crying.
It's the book.
Then, as though its poor heart would break.
Oh, my God.
One angry
So
man
funny.
said, "Make
So
that
funny.
trough stop its noise, for it's keeping all
Grandma's Dead.
away."
What they did. Well, you know what? I'll let you tell. Ben,
Yeah,
explain what this book is.
You want me to tell right over this beautiful music in the background?
Yes, please.
You got it. We made this postcard book called Grandma's Dead, Breaking Bad News of Baby Animals. And what it is each postcard is like the most adorable picture of a baby animal, like two ducklings kissing or like a kitten in a mailbox. And then it breaks the worst news so you don't have to do it, like stuff like Grandma's Dead or You'll Never Walk Again or It's Malignant. Whatever terrible news that you can't say in person, we give you the aid of a cuddly bunny to soften the blow.
Mommy blew your college fund on cocaine.
Yeah, we try to do the ones that are like the most relevant with today's society.
There's a rabbit with a bunch of Easter eggs. Bad news, the condom broke. Here's a little kitty playing with ribbon. You're adopted.
Yep.
You're adopted.
Your baby's ugly. There's a lot of yarn with a little kid playing inside of it.
Here's a little chick, a cute little Easter chick smelling a flower. We're going to have to amputate. Oh, God. Oh, no, I can't. Some of these, I'm looking, this pausing is me trying to find something. Oh, okay, here's one. A little kitty cat looking out of a mailbox.
Aw, Daddy's never coming home.
It makes perfect sense, right?
Oh,
That's beautiful.
look at the cute little baby duck. What's this say? Uh-oh, it's syphilis. Tonight, the Civic Opera House, the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yep, that's going to be an incredible show.
It's getting rave reviews. This version of the Pumpkins getting rave reviews. Is James back in the band, James Eha? I heard he's going to be there tonight.
Wow.
I know Jimmy Chamberlain's drumming. That's enough right there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And, of course, the incomparable Billy Corgan. Excuse me, William. I'm trying to get used to calling him.
Well, when he's on stage, it's good.
Trying to get used to. I'm trying to get used to calling him William. Hey, this is brand new music. Play a little bit of this here. This is what they're sounding like in 2016. I like it.
I'll hide in my treehouse so no one can steal my new sugar cube cereal.
Delicious.
Something smells good. I want some.
Hey, up here. You smell my new sugar cube cereal, but you can't have any.
I'll shake the tree.
Hey, you took my sugar cubes.
New Sugar Cube cereal without vitamins or minerals. Part of this complete breakfast.
That's what you get if you take my sugar
Bastard.
cubes.
Hey, dude, cool syringe. Let's play doctor.
Look for wild shots inside specially marked boxes.
Did you hear that the Lucky Charms died?
Yes.
And I knew as a kid it was the worst. I knew it was the worst. Of all the cereals, I knew it was, you just know. Oh, and there's marshmallows on top.
Right. It's just sugar.
And God, I still love it. Lucky has died. The voice of Lucky, 93 years old. We were at the funeral.
The voice of the Lucky Charms leprechaun has died. Arthur Anderson was 93.
Yep.
His physician, Dr. Frankenberry, told the family he didn't want to sugarcoat it. He died from a pink heart attack after running away from those pesky kids. Rather than embalming fluid, the mortician used sugary milk from the bottom of the cereal bowl.
Delicious.
And it was magically delicious. Pallbearers included Count Chocula, Tony the Tiger, Captain Crunch, the Trix Rabbit, and the Diggum Frog. Instead of a mortuary, they held the service on a patch of green clovers. General Mills did the eulogy and said that he was a real sweet guy. When he passed away, it wasn't a long, drawn-out death. He went quisp. From the service for the voice of the Lucky Charms leprechaun, I'm Willie Sugarcoma, part of this complete funeral.
Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful funeral. We're going to miss old Lucky.
How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good.
Now, is this the grocery store?
Yes, uh-huh.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, baby.
Well, thank you. I forgot that.
Yeah, we called on St. Patrick's
I'm wearing my
Day.
old green jumpsuit right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got on green, baby?
No. I'm sorry, I don't.
Now, I bought a box of Lucky Charms from you guys.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he got a fatty. See what I mean?
No. Oh, no.
Lucky Charm got a fatty.
Oh, no.
Holy time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now, why don't you say it, baby?
Ooh, something.
Oh, Lucky Charm got a fat ass. Oh, Lucky Charm thick. Oh, he wearing that green hat too, ain't he?
I guess so. Can I help you, ma'am?
Lucky Charms got a fat ass.
I'm just saying.
See, that's what happens when we drink on St. Patrick's Day and go on the radio. Let's go to Scotty in Elk Grove Village. Hey.
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, I know the Moog song.
Please tell me the Moog song. What is it?
All the Young Dudes.
I love that you guessed that. You don't understand. I love that you guessed it. I love that someone said Blazing Saddles earlier, even though they're wrong answers. Now, look, we're not playing horseshoes, and this isn't welfare. And I'm not a fairy. I don't grant wishes. Close isn't going to count today. But I love that you said that. Joe Satriani, is that tonight, by the way, at the Chicago Theater? His name's across the front of the theater. Yeah.
Might be the 15th.
He's supposed to come by here and jam with us, isn't he?
It's now time for Mancow's Mad Moog Mega Giveaway. Take it away, Chip.
Dwayne?
Can you make some breakfast?
What's that? Hello?
Oh, no, I was talking to somebody else. Sorry.
Okay.
Somebody to make breakfast.
That's nice. What's up, Dwayne? Dwayne, how are you?
How are you? Thanks for having me on your show.
No, thank you. You saved my and I wanted to let everybody know, and I told everybody
Yeah.
I'm going to thank this guy. No, look, I got a little dog. I had, we had a skunk issue, and he came and got the skunk. I think it's the cutest animal I've ever seen.
Really?
It is adorable. Did it skunk you, Dwayne?
Nope. It was stinky, but it didn't spray me.
No, they don't want to spray. They want to hold it. But, I'm sure it was terrorized.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an hour and 10-minute ride back to where I live, up in Cary.
How did it taste?
Now, look.
Don't eat skunk, only squirrels.
People that eat squirrels say it's the most... Do you know this? That it's the most delicious meat?
Really?
Yes.
Like nuts.
Everybody says it's the most delicious meat. I grew up with people that would say it's the most delicious meat. I'll never eat a squirrel.
Squirrel tastes like nuts, really?
Well, Kathy, you would know. And scene. I'll meet you guys at the water cooler. I'm going to get some coffee. This seems like that should be the end of a show, doesn't it? Right there. Well, Kathy, you would know. It's better the second time. Anyway, what is Click It Garage Doors? I saw that on your...
We are a garage door company here in Cary, based out of Cary, servicing the surrounding cities for the last 23 years. We install and repair garage doors and openers.
Yep. I've had issues before. Did you see? How did my garage doors look to you?
Old. They need to be replaced.
Of course they do.
Don't judge me.
What does Mancow's house look like? Because he's never invited us over.
We've never been there.
Mancow's house is very beautiful. It's almost like an old Victorian house.
I'm glad some random guy that you never met got to see it.
Well, if you could be useful to me, you'd come over. Listen, I want to just quickly here. I don't want to go on and on about this. It looked like something that Walt Disney's animators would have drawn.
Aww.
It looked like something out of Bambi. This thing looked at you and kind of blinked, winked its eyes, and it had a beautiful coat, and it wasn't. It was a sweet little animal, wasn't it? Honestly, I had pet skunks as a kid.
Yeah.
We would de-sack them, which is what it's like being married. Dwayne, I'm not exaggerating. Was that not a beautiful animal, like something out of a petting zoo?
No, you're right. It was cute. It actually, when I put the cage on the ground in the forest, that he looked at me as I opened up the cage, looked at me for about 2 seconds, and then he ran off.
Aw, so you just relocated him. That's
You didn't
it.
kill him.
Yeah.
You didn't kill him.
No.
Okay.
I don't like to kill animals.
All right.
Skunks
Well,
are so
brother,
cute.
thank you. Look, this is the way I am. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. If I ever need a garage door, I'll call you. And it is an older house, so you never know. I'll call Click It and tell you to stick it. Right there.
You know he just killed it, right?
No.
Don't say that.
No, I don't. I don't. No, don't say that.
You know he's wearing a skunk hat.
No.
He skinned it, ate it.
A skunk hat. He's wearing a skunk hat. Guys, AMC Theater. It's a Chinese company.
Okay.
So I don't know. How do you feel about going to an AMC Theater, knowing it's run by China? But Adam Aaron just became head of AMC Theater.
Okay.
And he feels that the theater chain has been behind the times, and I think it makes him the devil. They want to start making it okay to text. If you want to text and make calls in the movie theater, the new head of AMC said they don't really care anymore.
Great.
Wow.
So what are they going to do? Show a little video that says, "We don't care, go ahead and text"?
They were not going to say anything. Just stupidity is winning, man. Stupidity.
Wow.
What else explains it? AMC Theaters. Maybe it's all part of the Chinese plot to just make us stupid. Yeah, sit and text. I'm sorry. If you can't sit for an hour and a half with someone you love and watch a movie and not text, that's pretty pathetic. This is The Loop. Eat the rich. Are you sick of the douchers that are self-entitled? Wait till you hear the recording we got. The drunk doucher who said, I'm rich and he can do whatever he wants on a plane. Kobe Bryant, 60 points, the most ever in a final game. Sports headlines coming up, and a baseball player in Chicago was investigating child sex slaves. The guy just went from being an idiot to me to one of my heroes. Incredible story. The Boondock Saints. You like that movie? We're going to have the guys that played the Boondock Saints coming up live today. Juliette Lewis is supposed to call. Michael Rappaport is coming up right after 8 o'clock at 7:52, so not that far away. And then at 8:30, The guy, I don't know if you've seen the ads in the papers or on the internet or not, but the one-man Star Wars show is coming to Chicago. He does the entire trilogy, one person, pretty incredible, and he's going to do some of it live here in our studio. Sports, traffic, news headlines, your phone calls. Hang on.
You're listening to Mancow.
97.9 The Loop.
The Cumulus Station. WLUP-FM. Chicago. Mancow. On 97.9 The Loop.
A doucher on a plane coming up. A real D-bag. Remember Bebe's kids?
Yep.
Dewey's kids. Dewey's Lord of the Fat Chicks, the guy that does, our tweets and all that stuff and Facebook for me. I mean, I write it all, and Yelp I do totally alone. But you can follow me, Mancow Muller's one word. Who gives a shiznit, right? You don't care about that. Anyway, Dewey does this, and he's my buddy, and he, I don't know how he puts up with it. I don't know how, these guys, if you're one of these guys, you date a woman with kids, God love you. I couldn't do it. Chuck E. Cheese, how filthy is it? You will be shocked. Billy gets phone scammed. Billy Corrigan of the Smashing Pumpkins gets phone scammed on this show. If you haven't heard it, it's a classic. And tonight, Billy, the Pumpkins, at Civic Opera House. The Boondock Saints calling in, and the one-man Star Wars is going to perform here in the studio. 312-751-1333. Just remember the next time somebody says, and Mancow doesn't lie, just remember in the back of your head, and he says he's 27
Right.
for the last 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. If you're 27, then I'm 13, and Abe's 11.
I want to get with that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfectly normal to have kids all
Most
around you.
wonderful thing.
Sleepover.
Yeah.
Doucher on a plane. This guy's drunk, and but he's rich. He's rich.
Of course. Nerd? Okay, look to yourself, sir. Mr. Bald can't grow 7.
I'm rich, he's saying.
28. I make $4 million a year. What do you do? Shut the You're right. I'm a loser.
I make $4 million a year.
I do not sign any disclaimer for this to be released, so I will be filing a lawsuit. 2020 vision with the 176 IQ.
We apologize, everybody, for that behavior. We hope you enjoy the rest of your flight to Sacramento.
Mancow.
Oh, boy, does it get good. Dewey, Lord of the Fat Chicks. You want to hear the latest? So the girl he's with has 2 kids. Do you love her? Well, she's, are you thinking about marrying her? Well, I'm at that age, and it's been a while, and she's, don't do it. Don't do it. If you're madly, madly in love and everything is perfect, marriage is still almost impossible. And how many of my friends have gone into it? How many of you people have gone into it? Well, it's time. We've dated for a while. She's nice. No. Look, there is a person out there for you. There really is this cheesy thing, the soulmate. There is that perfect person. And men like to settle. We get comfortable. We're like dogs. We're old, reliable people. He looks exactly like the toy collector in Toy Story 2, Dewey, Lord of the Fat Chick. So he is paying for things. Whenever he's at the checkout, he'll go in to get something, and then the kids get 20 things and put it on the counter.
No.
And then, well, exactly. And then if he doesn't get it, then she gives him the business.
So,
the kids need shoes. These are not his kids. He's dating a girl that has kids. The kids need shoes. So he's like, well, I'll get him shoes. Well, they want the expensive shoes. All right, well, I don't buy the expensive, but I'll buy you the name brand expensive shoes. So there's now 4 pairs of shoes for him, and the girl needs shoes, and then the 2 kids, and then they decide they all need vitamin water, the big bottles, and they're $4 each. She says, I don't drink vitamin water, and there's a water fountain over there. I just spent $100 on each pair of shoes. Guys, I don't have this kind of money. So then they're sitting in the car, and she says, oh, good news. My mother sold her condo. Okay. Well, that is good news. Where's she going to live? She can live with me. Well, wait a minute. If we're getting married in a year, where's your mom going to live? Oh, it'll be great. We'll have a live-in babysitter. And I said, Dewey, are you insane? So now you've got the mother-in-law, the 2 kids that are not yours. You can never win. You'll never be their father. And these kids are, 7 and 8 years old. You'll never be their father. In fact, they already, do that right now. You're not my dad, right. That kind of thing. I mean, are you insane?
See, the first thing that came to my mind is, oh, your mom sold her condo? Good. Now she can take all that extra money and buy your Rugrats those damn shoes.
This is your friendly morning show announcer. Around here, we all have various chores. Mine is using my voice. Al Roker Jr.'s job not only entails doing sports, but taking out the trash. Just last week alone, he took out a total of 1,202 pounds of fat white women.
He loves
The
them.
Mancow on the world's greatest rock and roll radio station, 97.9 The Loop.
Come here, you hippo. Slob on that knob like it's cone on the cob. That's it.
If that doesn't repulse you, you are impossible to offend. Or you don't know what
repulse.
Oh! I got stopped.
You meant excite.
I got stopped on the way in today.
What did they say?
Security guy.
Why?
Yeah.
Hey, no tailgating. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
No tailgating. It's a big thing around here. Because creeps try to get in to meet the TV stars, and they'll walk in with somebody else.
Right.
You can't tailgate. So I was kind of following a guy.
Everybody has to swipe their ID when they walk in.
And I looked at the guy. And he was kidding with me. No tailgating, and he knew that pisses me off because I don't tailgate. You have to rub your card in so they know when you get in.
Right.
Anyway, and he goes, "Hey, I like your Al Roker voice. That is hilarious. My friends do too." I said, "What are you talking about?" And they say, "Oh, we like that Al Roker voice." I said, "That's not me."
That's so funny.
No, I've never had that happen.
Wow,
we've been doing
that's
this show
bizarre.
since 1994. I've never had that happen. And I said, "That's not me." They said, well, "Oh yeah, what's he look like?" I said, "It's a huge black guy, big fat black guy comes in every day. You can't miss him. He's a blimp."
You come in through the front. He takes the side entrance. That's why.
It's easier to walk in, less
walking
walking.
those extra 15 steps.
Well, they think it's me.
I'm more impressed by your Kathy the Greek voice.
And they're like, "What are you talking about?"
Because you do that voice too.
And your Kathy the Greek ass.
Oh yeah, no, that would be
But most
be
impressive
something.
is your Simon Kirk voice.
Oh yes, that would be something right there.
Rock and roll, prostate health, metal.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, let's go to Tim. Tim, hello, welcome to the program. It's 8:05 at the Loop. Hi.
Hi, Mancow. Love your show.
Thank you.
I got a story about a skunk.
Okay. Come on, let's do it. Go ahead.
Those animals are a little vicious animals, and I was letting my dogs out. It was at night. I turned around and I thought I heard a cat. And I looked in the dark. I see these couple eyes, and I go, "Kitty, kitty, kitty!" And it starts coming, and I see
that'll
my
happen.
dogs. And then it started running, Mancow, and it chased me. It chased me all the way in the garage. They threw a garbage can on it, and it chased me. I have a foyer where you have to go in to get into my house. And it chased me and caught me and the dogs in the four-way.
Wait a minute, brother. A skunk? The skunks run away. The animals. You
Oh,
know what?
no,
No. I want to tell you what you're dealing with there.
This is a raccoon, isn't it?
No. Why do you always got to blame it on the raccoons? Huh? Isn't that just like you? No. Let me tell you something. That's a rabid animal.
Yeah.
A healthy skunk will run from you, dude.
That's right. They're bashful.
Yeah.
Skunk in the middle of the road. Dead skunk.
It's now time for Mancow's Mad Moog Mega Giveaway. Take it away, Chip. Thanks for putting us in the moog, Chip. Think you know the song Chip is playing? Call the cow now. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
If a
Mancow's
skunk
Mad
chased me,
Moog
I'd run.
Mega Giveaway.
You don't ever want a dog that's skunked either, I'll tell you.
That sounded like a raccoon to me.
Would you stop blaming raccoons?
Sounded like a raccoon.
Stop blaming them. They don't do everything wrong.
Now somewhere in the black mining hills of Dakota, there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon.
You will not believe how filthy Chuck E. Cheese is.
Woman ran off with another guy.
Billy Corrigan gets phone scammed.
Rocky and
The Boondock Saints are calling in. And the one-man Star Wars show is going to happen live.
So one day he
Here in our
walked
studio.
into town, booked himself a
One guy does all the sound effects, does everything. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Kyle. Love your show.
Hey, man.
Hey, I was calling in to see what your opinion was on this new proposed Illinois tax on mileage.
I was going to ask if you heard about that.
Horrible.
This is you're going to blow your mind.
It's going to kill you.
Cullerton now wants to tax all the miles that you drive.
They'll tax the air that you breathe. They'll do everything they
I'm
can.
a small business contractor, and I mean I'm not driving around for estimates all day long, let alone working on job sites and whatnot.
Hey, Rob?
I can't believe what this is going to cost me.
Rob.
Yeah.
Brother, I see, there's people on this show that they love Hillary, they love Bernie, they love government, they want more. And what you don't realize is more government destroys everything. It really is like a cancer. I want them out of my life. I work for my family. I don't work for a bunch of ingrates that want to sit at home all day. And when they go outside, show me their ass. I really work for my family. I'm not working. Half of my paycheck's enough. And I don't know if, do you own a home, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And you know who I had to hire to get my property taxes lower? The man that raised my property taxes. How is that legal? The guy that raises taxes in Chicago is also the number one guy you got to go to. And I like the guy. I do like him. But what a scam. Yeah, I think we'll raise your taxes. Well, man, okay, I'll give you $1,000. Can you lower my taxes? I think we'll lower your taxes now. Thank you. I don't know if you know what's going on with Rauner and Madigan. Guys, that's the thing. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Jesse and his wife, and there's Hassard or this guy or that guy. It's left, it's right, it's in this corner. It's all fake. There's one person, guys. It wasn't Quinn. It wasn't any of these people. There's one person, Madigan. That's it. It's Madigan. It's a guy named Madigan. And we're going to see hospitals close. We're going to see schools close. Guys, the pain, Mitch. Pain. Heartache. What's coming? Guys, what's coming? You will not believe. Explain, Rob, what you're talking about.
Because they have no brain. They have no sense of anything. They sit on their phones, looking down, texting all day, walk around like zombies. They're complete idiots. I mean,
no, but talk about the new tax they want to do.
Oh, about the new tax? Well, I mean, so what? You have to be taxed because you're driving on the highway. They're going to have transponders in your vehicle.
They tax you on all the miles that you drive on Illinois roads.
Wow.
On all Illinois roads, yep.
The more you drive, the more they tax you.
Or you can play a flat fee at the beginning of the year, or they can check your miles at the end of the year and you pay on that.
Does this law apply to everybody, just a regular citizen?
Yes.
Rob, everyone will have to have a transponder.
No way this passes.
Oh, how much would have been it passes?
What are you talking about? They get every tax they want.
Billions of dollars.
And Blagojevich said, no. Enough is enough. All they want to do is get me out of the way so they can raise taxes. And they got him out of the way, and they're jacking up the taxes on everything. Blagojevich is in jail, and they still have yet to play the tapes. Are you kidding? Yeah, they're going to tax everything. And people are fleeing. This is the number one place to leave in America. Illinois. People are running.
Wow.
To get out of here.
Taxes are ridiculous.
And they want to keep going. So, I'm going to tell you something that will rock your world.
Okay.
Okay? Remind me. It's going to rock your world.
All right.
But I don't want to do it right now because I got Michael Rappaport hanging on. Great old actor, great old friend of the show. And I feel like I should say this. A lover. One of my lovers early on. Early on. Well, he did what it took to get on the show early on. Michael Rappaport, how are you?
How you doing, man? What are you talking about, old actor, man? You mean vintage? But I'm not old.
No, you're not old, and I'm not old. But I'm saying good old actor, man.
I got you. I'm just teasing. How you doing?
I'm good, man. And look, again, just to be honest here, we dated for a while. We're not gay, but we did date for a while, and we're still good friends.
Absolutely. What's going on, fellas?
Nothing,
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen.
Everybody. Are you part of Prison Break, the new Prison Break?
As of now, I don't think so. My character was sort of vegetableized at the end of the original series.
Well, the bastard is coming back on Game of Thrones, so I want Michael Rappaport back on the new Prison Break.
Yeah, I mean, crazier things have happened. I don't think they have it fully flushed out, but I would definitely be open to it. I enjoyed, most of the people on that show. People love the show. Yep. I had a good time doing it.
Prison Break's coming back.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
A mini-series.
Well, still, it's coming back.
Did you get nominated for any awards for your episode of Louie?
Oh, God, how good was he on Louie?
I didn't, but I appreciate you saying that. That was a lot of fun to do. It was very, excellent working with Louis C.K. and working on the Louis show, and is something that it's been the gift that keeps on giving. I was really proud and appreciative to have that opportunity to work with him.
And he's also excellent on another FX show, Justified with Timothy Oliphant and our buddy Walton Goggins.
Okay, Walton Goggins.
Yeah. Do you guys talk to Walton?
All the time.
He's the best.
I did several.
He really is.
I did several.
He really is great.
I did several.
I
wanted to brag.
For him.
My ego. I did. I did several episodes of The Shield.
Oh yeah. I mean,
he's the man.
He's one of the best and one of my favorites. I really love him and
Michael
love working with him and him and Walton.
Michael,
him and Oliphant were fantastic.
We have limited time. I want to ask you, little boy, was it God? Yes or no?
Yes, it was God. It was God.
Okay, I thought so. And I want to say, guys, if you like Tarantino, I thought The Hateful Eight sucked, but whatever. If you love Tarantino, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, all this.
Sure.
I think, and maybe it's been forgotten, this little movie called True Romance, if you've never seen it, is a perfect movie. And every single person, including Michael Rappaport, everybody in that movie, you couldn't afford to hire one of them now. Maybe Christian Slater. Maybe Christian Slater. But everybody went on to megastardom.
Yeah.
If you've never seen the music, the story, James Gandolfini is a hood in that.
Right.
Yep.
Anyway, everybody went on to do big things. I love True Romance.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I'm proud of that film.
You're good in it.
Thank you very much.
Now listen, Michael, I don't want Hollywood backslapping, sure, whatever. I want to ask you to do me a favor. Will you do it?
Yeah, look, maybe let's see. What is it?
I have a favor, and I don't want you just to yes me and not do it.
Yeah, I can't yes you. I can't say yes to favors. The next thing you know, you got me walking around the streets with a bag of drugs and money.
Bring me some cocaine.
This ain't my first rodeo, my man. You're from Chicago. I'm from New York.
Bring me some cocaine.
What the favor is, homeboy.
Bring me some cocaine, homeboy. No. Tell Juliette Lewis I said hi. She's an old friend.
I definitely will.
Okay. Looking forward to Red Bull TV. He's got a new show called Hard Lovin' Woman.
No.
Let it play. Let it play. Let it play.
The documentary that I directed called Hard Lovin' Woman about Juliette Lewis, and it's on Red Bull TV. It's a doc all about her and her music career and everything that she does to
She brings it. She brings it, and I love that human being. I love that human being.
Really?
Oh,
yeah. Hey, Michael, I'm not a fan of Natural Born Killers, and every book I read, everybody that's smart thinks it's genius and it's a parody of society. And what am I missing with Natural Born Killers, Michael?
The performances, the outlandishness of it, the humor, the creativity of the filmmaking. I mean, that's three things you should reevaluate. You should reevaluate.
Okay, I will. Let it play. Let it play. Love it. Have you seen True Romance?
I have. It's incredible. It's
great. All right, hang on, everybody, hang on. We got a kid with cancer. We want to help. No, it's wonderful. Wow. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm praying for a miracle there. Chuck E. Cheese, you will not believe how filthy it is. And Billy was on the show yesterday, Billy Corgan, the Smashing Pumpkins, show tonight at the Civic Opera House, and I could not believe how gracious he was to us, because last time we effed with him. We messed with him too much.
Aww.
And I don't know what this we thing is, but it's that jag-off over there. What? That's the jag-off.
Wow. But you told me to call him.
Shut up.
That didn't take long.
Shut up.
Right under the
Throw me under the bus. The Boondock Saints, if you like that movie, the actors that were the Boondock Saints calling in. And the one-man Star Wars show, getting a lot of attention here in Chicago, going to be here in our studio. Nice. Hang on. Coming up. The Loop. 8:17.
The Mancow on the Loop.
Young talking. Is your mattress too firm?
Okay, listen, give me 30 seconds here, and then I'm going to take you to Chuck E. Cheese, where you will be shocked at how filthy it is. The doucher on the plane, more about that. Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins phone scammed. And Boondock Saints going to call in the one-man Star Wars show coming up. And sports, it's endless. It's endless what's going on. There's so much stuff.
Blackhawks and Blues go to overtime in the shocking new details in the White Sox Adam LaRoche saga.
Okay, so people have been bashing Adam on the show. We'll set up who it is. And I want to know how you feel about him now. Now that the truth has come out, and it went some... You said, Al, the tease
you wouldn't guess it in a million years.
The shocker was... why he wanted his boy with him all the time in the locker room. Why did he want his boy with him all the time? Now that we know, is he a hero? He walked away from how much?
$13 million.
And you're still against
Let's send
him.
Jay Cutler to Africa to heal kids with
No.
AIDS.
Why it is, Dave and Buster's, the video game place, was pretty good food. And Chuck E. Cheese with the robot mouse. I don't understand why these places are gangbang hangouts.
Well, I don't know if they're gangbang hangouts.
Yeah,
but they're
everyone
filled
I go
with germs.
Yeah, and what about that? Why are they so? There's kids there. Why are
exactly.
they? Why
kids
are they?
You're a dad. Kids are germ machines.
Yes,
you know
they are.
That.
they're really dirty, it seems. I mean, I've looked in that ball bin, and when the ball's clear, you see a lot of gross stuff.
Yeah, it's really gross. We all sat around one day in a morning meeting talking about what we had done over the weekend, and someone mentioned that they had gone to Chuck E. Cheese, and another one of our coworkers piped up and said she actually had gotten ringworm from going to a Chuck E. Cheese.
I had someone call my show, and their kid got the flesh-eating bacteria, they said. I don't know if that's true or not, but they claimed it was.
Yeah, so we decided to find out. So we sent... we swabbed several different locations and worked with Dr. Charles Gerba, who is also known as Dr. Germ. And what we found was just disgusting.
Well, you found infant meningitis, all kinds of all
those things
stuff
that have consonants and vowels that no one can pronounce, but cause things like respiratory tract infections, infant meningitis, like you said, urinary tract infections, pneumonia, just riddled. And you would think that, like you said, it would be in the ball pit or on the games. Most of it was on the tables and the high chairs.
Oh, my
and
God. That's so surprising.
Wait. You would think it's for kids.
Right.
And they would clean it. It's all kinds of urinary tract infection, germs, and bloodstream infections, pneumonia, germs. You wouldn't believe what this mom found. Oh, one more thing. Ew.
Can I help you? Yes. I just got home and I left my 8-year-old son there in your balls. You're kidding? No. Can you please check for him? What does he look like? He's got brown hair and it's in kind of like a mullet and like he's got braces on his legs. I really need you to find him. He's got I put like headgear on him. He's got brown eyes. Yes. He's got braces on his legs. Yes. He's got headgear on so he doesn't get
She
hurt.
left him in the ball bin.
Yes. He's got some stitches also like on his head. But He has stitches on his head also? Mm-hmm. And he's 8 years old? Name is Magellan. Name is Magellan.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Okay. Left him here. His lips kind of messed up as well. He's got like a hair lip.
And a hair
So
lip.
you and him, let me get this straight. I'm sorry about laughing, but you came here with this young boy. Yes, my and son. Somehow you left and he's still here, and you didn't realize something's wrong with this picture when you left the building? Well, I had. So I'm looking for an 8-year-old boy with headgear on. Yes. Braces and a hair lip. And he has stitches in his head, you said? Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, thank you. Hello? I heard Hear people laughter laughing? in the background. You heard what? Laughter. There's no laughter in the background here.
Disrespectful.
Hold on, please.
I was hiding in the closet.
Magellan?
Yes.
Oh, he was hiding in the closet.
Oh,
I'm
beautiful.
so sorry. Oh, stop. I swear to God. You sure
No, don't
sound
swear to
8 years
God
old.
for a stupid phone scam.
Magellan.
Hello, sir.
What's up?
I like your establishment.
Yes.
I was hiding in the closet. My dad and I were pulling a trick on my mother.
Really?
Sorry about that, Mom. I love you. Let me put my mother back on the phone.
Sure, thank you. I'm so sorry. You are? Yes.
Mother, I love you.
I'm so glad you found him. Well, thank you. Keep him close. Okay, thank you for your help. You're
I
welcome.
love you, Mother.
Thank
I love
you.
you too, sir.
I love you. You're welcome. No
Thank you.
problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love a happy ending. One-man Star Wars coming up. Christopher, hello.
Hey, hello. How's it going?
Hey, man.
I love your show.
Thank you, pal.
Hey, I want to put my 2 cents in on those tax miles things.
Oh, you're going to put more than your 2 cents in on this tax system here. Yeah, they want to tax you by the mile now in Illinois.
Oh, my gosh. It's crazy. So, anyways, I'm from Bradley, Illinois, near Kankakee, and I'm a cancer survivor. And guess what? I drive 57 all the way up to Rush. So that means I'm getting taxed to get medical services done.
Wow.
I would.
Wow.
Let me ask you something. Who you voting for president?
Well, I would vote for Bernie, but...
Bernie. Well, there you go. And you're guys, I'm just telling you, all these programs. We need a program. Well, that program didn't work. We need more money for it. Okay, more money for the program. Well, the program's still not working. More money, guys. There's more than enough money to go around. There's more than enough money to have everything. It's being stolen from us. It's all a lie. And
we have Rauner and Rahm, a Republican and a Democrat, and it sucks.
Yeah.
So don't they all suck?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Then this poor bastard's going to get taxed more. And you know what? He'll vote for the candidate. Listen, he's going to vote for the candidate that wants to raise his taxes a lot more. Who wants to raise taxes more than Bernie, guys? And he's going to vote for it. You can't bitch when that's what you ask for. Let's go to you're getting exactly what you deserve, guys. That's what you vote for. That's what you get. Brad, hello. Welcome to the program. But then you wonder the way things are going right now. I think it's really been revealed that voting means nothing.
That's
I mean,
right.
if we've learned anything this year, at least I have. I mean,
Yeah.
I believed in the illusion. I wanted to believe in the illusion. Can't believe in it anymore. It's all fake. Brett, hi. 8:30. What's up?
Hey, man, I love your show.
Thank you,
Hey,
man.
quick question. Adam LaRoche brought his son to baseball practice. Why not his daughter?
Well, there's naked men around.
Yeah,
No, but if you're
it's a
worried about
locker
the whole
room.
sex
It's a
scandal
men's.
thing,
It's a men's locker room.
It's a men's locker room. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know. I would just think that I'd be looking out for my daughter a lot more than I'd be looking out for my son after a sex scandal thing over in Asia.
Well, welcome to the new age. Welcome to the new era, where no matter what you do, you're a jag-off.
Right.
Stone him, kill him, crucify him. I'll tell you what I think. I think I get it, and I think little boys are molested too. Yeah, look around Chicago, guys. Al, what's the story?
Adam LaRoche, who you may remember from the White Sox, he quit.
Right.
Left $13 million on the table because the White Sox didn't want him bringing his 14-year-old son around the locker room, spring training, all that stuff anymore.
Right.
Now it turns out that he and a player from the Brewers spent 10 days last year in Southeast Asian brothels wearing hidden cameras, doing undercover work to rescue underage sex slaves.
That's amazing.
They were working for a nonprofit.
Yeah.
As he was coming back on the flight, he's thinking, now we're going to play a game for 8 months?
Right. How trivial is
Now
that?
he has plenty of time to do good
he
deeds.
retired.
Bye.
I think it's great that he did that.
It's very good, but he sucks as a baseball player.
They tax gasoline. Why are they going to tax us more on this?
Right.
Why are they going to tax our miles now? When does
By
it
the
stop?
way, highest gasoline
Yeah.
tax in the country, by the way.
Yeah.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
In Cook County, in
More
Chicago.
than LA?
And the guy
Yeah.
the guy wants to vote for the candidate that will raise his taxes. Bernie, and look, I want Bernie or Trump. Wow, that's way different. Yeah, because I that's not who they counted on. That's not who. 27,000 people showed up yesterday to see Bernie. Nobody wants Hillary, but it doesn't matter. We're going to get Hillary.
It was like 2,700 showed up to see Hillary.
Nobody wants
27,000
creepy Cruz. It doesn't matter. That's what we're going to get.
Yeah.
By the way, he tried to make dildos illegal in Texas. He tried to make sexual toys, which may explain his wife's face.
Wow. How about
I use them to rub my back. They're
How
back
about
massager.
some Clinique for her or something?
Ooh, that's good lotion.
Bernie was striking against. Bernie, I guess, was striking with Verizon workers in New York yesterday. But here's the deal. I don't think he meant to picket with them. I think he was just showing up trying to figure out how to return his grandson's text. The one-man Star Wars coming up. Look, you know who I give a lot of money to. I want to give more. I want more so that I can give more. And I've seen the kids of Chicago that have been raped. My friend Kent Muncie took me over there. I get asked to do charity stuff every night, and I can't care about everything, guys. I can't pay for everything. I can't help everybody. I did an MS walk one time, and I guess there's still MS. I did a breast cancer walk. Apparently people are still getting breast cancer. I thought I was going to cure it by walking. But anyway, look, my wife and I are, children, sex, slavery is a big thing.
It is.
On the planet, and it's something I'm very sensitive to. And this baseball player had an epiphany. He had, and I know, say the joke.
No.
You met a black girl named Epiphany.
I did.
I'm just saying, his life changed.
I want to know what's
And
the thing you hate on Shark Tank the most. What do you hate on Shark Tank? You talk about this all the time.
Well, they're emotional stories. It
The
doesn't matter.
sob
It's business.
stories.
Yeah.
And that's what this is. Here's a sob story. You sucked on the White Sox. Your average was 200. You made $1 million per home run. It's great what he's doing, but I don't care. It has nothing to do with the baseball team.
I don't think it's a sob story. I think
It
it's an
isn't.
explanation.
Right.
Everyone
quit.
was scratching their
He quit.
heads
But
as
you
to
have to
why
give
he
it
did
up.
it.
He gave
They
up.
weren't satisfied with the fact. Oh wow!
But then you
Yeah.
also have to think, what could he have done with $13 million to help kids get out of sex slavery? What could he have done with that money? So was he really thinking this through?
Mancow on the loop. Now it's time for Mancow's ADD News, giving it to you fast and hard and in less than a minute.
ADD News brought to you by Harry's Razors. The one-man Star Wars machine is coming up. And Billy of the Smashing Pumpkins next gets phone scammed. Pretty awesome.
Kobe Bryant plays his last game with the Lakers. Tens of thousands of
60 points, and you're saying they let him do it.
They didn't try and stop him. That's for damn sure. It was his last game, so it's like, oh, let Kobe go out a champ.
I think this. I want to just say this quickly. I think that guy, our friend at the Sox, wanted to bring his boy in the locker room.
Adam LaRoche.
Want to keep his kids close.
Gave up $13 million.
I want to know what you think. Anyone that's stopping child predators, anyone that protects innocence. And I think that's why I have a problem with people letting their, a guy called yesterday, lets his 4-year-old, I don't know if he was yanking my chain. It's easy to get me stirred up because I do care. But I think that, letting a 4-year-old see The Walking Dead, what are you going to do? They watch it. I watch it. So I think that's a horrible parent. And I think that that's what I hate, the destruction of innocence, their childhood being robbed from them. Those graphic images. It's not cute. It's not funny. I believe in childhoods filled with innocent, not kids being kidnapped and sold as sex slaves. And the fact that this guy was fighting that.
Adam LaRoche.
Awesome.
Went to Southeast Asia for 10 days with another ball player from the Brewers. Went working for a nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
They had on hidden cameras.
Beautiful.
And they were doing undercover work to help rescue underage sex slaves.
I think he's a hero, and yet people are calling up bashing him. Our own guy right here is
because he sucks.
Okay, stop.
He's the worst
Sports
DH
brought
ever.
to you by My Pillow. No, that's how I feel
that's
when
a real
my
deal.
head
That's
hits,
a real deal.
hits my pillow.
That's a
It's
real
like,
thing.
My pillow.
These guys are going crazy over these things. They're called My Pillow. 840. Fern, hello. Fern, what's up? We'll take your calls as well, folks.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Okay, go ahead, Fern. What's up?
Yeah, I want to talk to William.
Yeah, William? Okay, he's here.
That's what he goes by. He doesn't call himself Billy anymore. He's calling him Billy. It's William.
You call yourself William now?
Well, my name actually is William.
Well, you think maybe you could tell me?
Hey, can I just talk to William? Or...
Yeah. Hi, how are you doing?
Hey, well, so first of all, Mancow's played some of your songs, and I haven't heard one song off Gish.
Well, he's not a real fan.
Well, that's true because there's not one song. Tell me, William, tell me one song that was a hit of yours that's better than Window Pane. Name one song that's better than Window Pane that was a hit.
Disarm?
Not well. I like Snail and Bury Me and songs like that.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. When we put out Siamese Dream, which was obviously a very successful album, a lot of people who were fans of the first record were really mad. Mm-hmm. Because they like the psychedelic sort of side of the band. They want us to keep doing it.
For me, it's all about Gish. Gish, I mean, I like some of your other music, but to me, dude...
I lost him in 92.
What's that?
No, I'm joking with you. I lost you in 92. I'm trying to get you back. It's 2016.
Billy, that is always my joke, is the people that stop me on the street. I've had this since I started here, since I started in radio.
Yeah.
Hey, man, do you know Gish? Like it's some secret thing. Look at this. I got a tattoo from Gish. There's people that like Melancholy and other CDs, and I like the new CD. I mean, whatever. But, I mean, for some reason, the people that like Gish, it's just...
It's like code. There's some sort of code.
Yeah,
I'm in the real... trench with you.
Yeah, and they're like really weird to me. I mean, to me, they're weird to me. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was all the LSD that we were doing. And
would you prefer if I called you William?
I mean, at this point, I see sort of Billy as a stage name.
Oh,
it's like Mancow.
Mancow's my stage name,
right?
You know my real name is Loadmaster. Let's go to Rochelle. Rochelle, hello.
Hi, how you doing, Billy?
Hi.
He likes to be called William.
Right.
Well, now I'm going to call him Billy because I've always known him as Billy.
Okay.
Hey, Billy. Now, when you made the Tonight video, when you were wearing that little suit with that little cute hat...
Like Damon Ranger.
Huh. Yes.
You mind if I pay you a compliment?
Compliments are always welcome.
Ooh, you got a fat ass.
And the funny thing is, I actually do.
Yeah. Nice ass. Stop it. You got a nice ass.
You got a fat ass.
You got a nice ass. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you.
Thank you. You got a fat ass. Ooh, you got a fat ass.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Rochelle. I'm sure Billy appreciates it.
Can you say it one more time? I'm not sure you're coming through clearly.
Oh, he big down there.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Billy Corgan got a fat ass.
Makes you want to listen to some acoustic music, right?
Yes. This is Billy in our Lava Lamp Love Lounge.
Relax.
Okay, let's go to BT. BT Payne, how are you? BT, what's up?
You're talking to Billy Corgan, and he has some decent music, but dude,
TNA tonight.
Oh, he does
Kurt
wrestling.
Angle
That's
versus
right.
Matt Hardy on Pop TV for the World Heavyweight Championship. Why the hell are you guys talking about Gish and then he has a fat ass and whatever else? Dude, Billy, tonight.
I love this
Kurt
man.
Angle versus the
That's what he wants to talk about.
Love this man right here. Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
BG Payne. I'm actually a local wrestler. Hey, I got a couple other questions for Billy.
Okay.
Number one, Billy, have you ever been stretched out by Stu Hart?
Well, Stu's not on the planet
He's
anymore,
dead.
so that would be a little bit difficult.
No, back in the day in the Hart Dungeon.
No.
And the real reason why I'm calling is I was wondering if we could make this a three-way dance and get me involved.
We'll book it. We're booking it right now, brother.
We'll book it. This is going to be our last call of the day. Billy, thank you. Hello.
Yeah, Billy?
Yes.
Do you really think it's funny to smash pumpkins?
Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Stupid. 8:50 at the Loop. Tonight, Civic Opera House. This thing is getting rave reviews. Even Jaded Hollywood was won over. And you knew gave it a rave review sitting in the audience?
Who?
Roger Waters went to see it. Loved it. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a theatrical event tonight, but all your favorite Pumpkin songs as well. Coming up, the one-man Star Wars will join us. The Boondock Saints actors are calling in if you like that movie. More on the doucher on a plane. The Moog is still out there, the Mad Moog contest. You know what it is? Call us.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
It's now time for Mancow's Mad Moog Mega Giveaway. Take it away, Chip.
Mancow. Hi, Wilma.
Hi, Mancow. Love your show.
Thank you. What's going on with you?
My son has ticks. He has had them since he was born.
And we're not talking about the bugs that fill with blood.
No, we're not.
He has
we're talking about jerking of the body.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, look, we have a guy on the show who's been fighting this same situation with his son, and I want to bring him over. We call him Greasy. Hey, Greasy.
Hey, Mancow.
All right, so
how old is your son?
My son is 13.
He's had this all his life?
All of his life.
Did it increase? Like, did he start with maybe his eyes or his mouth, and then it got worse where he's doing his whole body now?
He started with kicking himself in the butt with both feet. From there, he went to rubbing his fingers, just nothing. He just had to rub his fingers.
How does he kick his own
ass? He went to flapping
with
his
both
arms
feet?
like a chicken. Mm-hmm. He went to
Flaps
just
his arm
having
like a
to
chicken.
touch everything that he passed by.
He doesn't fly
We're
away.
going down the aisle in the grocery store. He has to touch everything.
Well,
he has to touch the
that doesn't
fabric.
sound like is that a tick? That's not
I'm
a
not
tick.
sure. Did you take him to a doctor? Did you see a doctor about this?
I took him to Children's Hospital. They're saying that he doesn't have Tourette's. He right now he's in the one where he snatches his head from time to time. Not all the time, but every few minutes.
Maybe
he
he's into
takes
metal
his head
music.
And just snatches it to one side.
You know what really helped my son was Epsom salt. An Epsom salt bath because it's got magnesium in it, and that supposedly will
And
calm
that's
down
cheap.
the ticks. Yeah, and it helped a lot. I would try that.
And you got to go to someone else, ma'am. Epsom salt baths helped your son with his ticks?
Yeah, it's got a lot of magnesium in it, and it means their body's low on magnesium. That's causing some of the ticks.
Maybe he's got a mental health issue. I thought the kid was going to be covered with those bugs that give you Lyme disease when he said he had ticks. All right. This is getting a lot of attention. Going to be at the Broadway Playhouse in Chicago. Charles Ross is wowing them around the world. It is the 3 Star Wars movies as performed by one man.
How is that even possible?
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. His one-man show, he's going to bring it to the program here. It's coming up next. Sports headlines coming up.
Blackhawks Game 1 Blues and Blackhawks in overtime. Finished off this morning. Tell you about
On the next episode of Obi-Wan OBGYN.
All right, now, let's get you up in them stirrups. Oh, hello? Is there an echo in here?
The Mancow 97.9.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Grand Moff Tarkin, that's good, yeah. That was Obi-Wan what was it?
Obi-Wan OBGYN?
Sure, that's what it was.
It is the Mancow. This is
All right.
A Cumulus station. This is WLUP-FM, the Mancow. On the loop.
Oh, I wonder if this will work. I should have done this a second ago. Doggone it. The one-man Star Wars guy is on. The Boondock Saints coming up.
Now and then I think of when I was in power. Like choking people with the Force until they died. But then you told them all my history and took away my masculinity. And had my character portrayed by subpar actors.
Oh, man, they were awful, weren't they? Glad we got to know Darth Vader. Ugh. Those 3 movies, they sucked. And then there's Jar Jar.
You are now addicted to an overuse of graphics. And making Greedo shoot first, Han shot first.
I still believe that Greedo shot first, okay? Let's go to Charles. Charles, how are you?
Hey, very well. Thanks for having me on. Do you know that I actually owe my entire career to being on the Mancow Show back in 2003?
What?
Well,
seriously, yeah. I was on there with Andrew Dice Clay and Larry the Cable Guy. I got to sit there for a while, which was pretty awesome. And then at the end, I got to do my little bit, and it totally blew everything open. The show did really well when I was there in Chicago, 2003. And then Lucasfilm found out about my show because they listened to the Mancow Show, and it all kind of opened the doors to dorkdom and nerddom. And I've been doing the show for 15 years now, so I got a chance now to say thank you so much for giving me my nerdy life.
That means a lot to me.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
No, thank you. And I hear that. I hear that a lot from people. And if we've blessed you and done good by you, I feel good about that. I had a few things I had to take care of, and I'm sorry that we made you wait. And I never say that.
No problem at all.
Okay, so you've done this thing around the world. It gets rave reviews. I'm seeing it in all the newspapers and all over the internet. People go ape shiznit crazy over this. And explain what it is.
It's me on stage, no costume, no set, no props, no talent, doing the original bad hair, best trilogy possible, using just my body, my acting abilities, if you can call it that, and just sort of conjuring the dorkdom of Star Wars for the audience to see. So it's kind of like watching a kid, like who's 8 years old, who maybe has drank too much Kool-Aid, sort of doing Star Wars on stage. It sounds dorky, that sounds like it doesn't work, and it does.
What do you think of it over there, Al? Huh?
Misa Kochata Pinks.
Okay. Good job. And
would you
now,
like to hear a 2-minute clip from the show?
Okay. Yes, I would.
Can I do 2 minutes?
But wait a minute.
Yep.
Hang on 1 second. He's going to do a scene from the show. Where's the who, what, where, when, why?
Okay, this here is the where's the show? It's going to be at the Broadway Playhouse. It's coming up next week, and it's going to be playing at 7 o'clock every night. But this here, the scene I'm going to do is the trash compactor scene from the very first film.
Not yet. No, because I'm going to end with that. We're going to end with the big finish, right?
Oh, okay.
The money shot, and then we cut away. Okay, so
sure.
The money. I don't want you to get to the money shot yet. Can I bring my children?
Oh yes, absolutely. This is a show that's good for kids that were 2 years old all the way up to if you're Yoda or Yoda at heart.
What did you think of the last movie?
Something, I just try not to think about it too much. It's fine. I thought it was fine. It was fine. But I watched the original films, and I love them. I don't think about the new ones.
The original films are coming back into Chicago theaters this summer so that Lucas can make more money.
Wow.
The first 3 movies that we saw as kids are coming back.
Nice.
And
Disney will make the money now.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, Lucas still, believe me, gets money. But him and his asexual neck waddle, and of course the big museum is coming to Chicago. They should put you as a resident. You should perform daily at the new Lucas Museum.
Yes.
And it's going to be a world destination, pal.
That's a great idea.
I'd be chained up like that person that gets tossed into the Sarlacc pit, or down to the Rancor. I'd be chained in some horrible-looking sort of dancing outfit. I don't think I want to do that. No.
9:05. Listen, I want to say something about this. There is something hilarious that's happened on the internet.
Okay.
The African American lead, Finn.
Right.
And Poe. I don't know who plays Poe. Who plays Poe?
That was great.
He was my favorite in the movie.
Yeah, me too.
Whatever that guy's
Very
name
manly. Very sexy.
There's a whole theory that they're homosexuals.
In the movie?
And
really?
JJ has been saying the next Star Wars is going to have gay characters. Now, I think it should be raceless and sexualless, and I don't think sex or race or anything needs to. You're in outer space.
Right.
But whatever, we got to always get through the agenda.
Sure.
So they say in the next movie, so people believe, and it's this whole thing on the internet, and they show scenes, and it makes me laugh.
Really?
It's hilarious. If you look at the way they look at each other, Poe and Finn, the last movie,
Right.
they look like lovers. Sorry to ruin it for you, Al.
Yeah, thanks a
All
lot.
right. And Charles, I'm a huge fan, and again, only available on the internet, and what these people have done is amazing. Have you seen Deleted Magic?
I have not yet, no.
Are you kidding me?
No, but what I have seen is the Red Letter Media, where that guy takes apart episodes 1, 2, and 3. The guy's from Chicago. It's Red Letter Media. His name's Harry Plinkett, and he plays this sort of guy who's become a serial killer because he watched the prequels and went insane. It's absolutely fantastic if you get a chance to see it.
People have taken look in the 70s. People grabbed little bits from trash. Different movies were sent to different theaters. It was early. It was the Wild West of movies, I guess. And then for TV, they had different versions, different scenes that were tamed down, and people have taken a clip here, a clip there, and they've redone the first 3 Star Wars movies that we loved.
Yeah.
A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, and they're called Deleted Magic, and they're on the internet, and it is, well, there's the whole character of, what's his name, Biggs?
Biggs.
This whole other character that got cut out of those movies.
Really?
Luke Skywalker had a hero, Buddy, and those, anyway, it's a lot of it has been restored. You wouldn't believe the stuff that's out there. So, okay, here we go. This is
trash compactor
Mr.
scene from the
Ross,
very first movie.
The trash compactor scene. Here we go.
Get behind me! Get behind me! This is Sun Rescue. You got any plan for getting out? Well, he's the brain, sweetheart. What the hell are you doing? Send us to save us, kids. In the garbage chute, flyboy. Get in there, you big furry elf. I don't care what you smell. Get in there. Get in there. Wonderful girl. I'm going to kill her. I'm beginning to like her. Get in there. The garbage chute. What a wonderful idea. What an incredible smell you've discovered. Well, it could be worse.
Here it comes.
It's worse. There's something alive in here. Somebody just swam past my leg. Look, did you see that? Can't look. Can't look. Blasted, will you? And my gun is jammed. Where? No. Anywhere. No. Kid, look. Kid, look. Grab him. What happened? I don't know. Just let go of me. It disappeared.
Uh-oh.
The walls are closing in. Don't just stand and try to brace with something. Wait a minute. 3PO? Come here, 3PO. 3PO. Where can he be? 3PO. 3PO. Are you there, sir? 3PO. We've had some problems. Will you shut and listen to me? Shut down all the garbage smashers on the detention level. You copy? Shut down all the garbage smashers on the detention level. No, shut them all down. Hurry. You're there, 3PO. Listen to them all too. They're dying. Oh, curse them, everybody. It wasn't fast enough. It's all my fault. My fault. All right. You did great. Where are we? 326-3827.
Yeah!
You
did it! Hell yeah! Charles Ross and the one-man Star Wars.
I met him in a swamp down in Dagobah, where it bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. S-O-D-A soda. I saw the little one sitting there on
Harrison Ford and Steven Spielberg return for a 5th installment with Indiana Jones and the Colostomy Bag. It's yet another remake that will make you wish you were watching Mordecai. See Indiana Jones make his way through a bowl of oatmeal as he fights with a high-fiber diet. He's not using a whip to procure ancient artifacts. He is an ancient artifact.
Yes, he is.
He's leaning against a giant
He's
piece
72,
of
guys.
Wow.
He's going to be 72.
Wow.
Or 77.
As Ford and Spielberg take a huge steaming turd on their own legacy. Will they make it? Depends. Indiana Jones and the Colostomy Bag. Going straight to Netflix in 2019.
When this comes out, he's going to be 77.
I hope they kill him off like Star Wars did. Enough already.
No, and then Blade Runner kill him off.
Wait a minute, what? Enough already.
Did you not see Star Wars?
I didn't see it. What the hell you mean they killed him off?
Oh, I was just joking.
Wait
you
a
don't
minute.
care if you haven't seen it yet?
Wait a minute. You didn't know?
You bastard!
Well, brother,
You're
it's been
not a
out.
fan if you haven't seen it yet.
It ain't been on cable yet.
He was getting around to it.
Oh, well, sorry. It's like you haven't ruined shows for me, like every show.
Wow.
You'll never believe what happened to Vic Mackey.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
He loses his job.
No, I haven't seen it.
I mean, is that right that you did that? You know, Al, were you going to see it?
I was getting around to it.
Okay. We just getting around to it.
Should have got around to it earlier.
I've got 1 foot.
He moves slower than us. Listen, guys, should we have told him that Han Solo and his wife, Princess Leia, die? I mean, is that sacrifice for their son, who is the new Darth Vader?
What?
Oh, man. Wait, you really haven't seen it?
I was getting around to it.
Well, it's been out a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, in our Lava Lamp Love Lounge, let's give it up for Joe Satriani.
Oh,
yeah! He's live right now. He's playing the Chicago Theater. His name's on the marquee right now. Joe Satriani. Great.
Now, Mancow presents Fact or Shiznit.
Dara?
We ask you a question and you tell
Is it
us
Dara?
if it's fact
Dara.
or Shiznit.
Wait a minute. Dara?
It's Dara.
Oh, you ready to play Fact or Shiznit?
Yes, I'm ready.
She's ready to play Fact or Shiznit. You must answer Fact or Shiznit.
Okay.
I call my goatee Kathy's Moisture Farmer. But the fact is, that was an actual job title in Star Wars. Luke Skywalker's Uncle Owen was a moisture farmer on Tatooine.
Fact?
Yes, you're a winner! Yeah! Good job! Good job! That's how we do it. That's how we play. Fact or Shiznit! Yeah! Love it. Let's keep going. We got a winner. Let's go to Amy.
Hey, Mancow, love your show, love your crew.
What's up, man?
I want all winners. I want all winners. Here we go. Leia kissed Luke 4 times. 4 times. Before she found out that Luke was actually her brother. Fact or Shiznit, Star Wars edition?
Fact.
Yeah, you got it.
That's kind of creepy.
We have time. Let's do one more round of Fact or Shiznit. 2 winners. It's been a long time since we had 2 winners in a row. Let's go for a third. Wouldn't it be great if every answer was fact today, Catherine?
Yes, it would be.
Wouldn't it be great if every answer was fact? There's a Star Wars character, kind of a Muppet, and one of my favorite characters, and he laughs like this. His name is Salacious Crumb, and he sits next to Jabba.
Fact.
Yeah! Woo! This is Green Day actually doing Star Wars music. 9:15. Let's go to Johnny. Johnny in Oak Lawn. What's up, Johnny?
You suck, Mancow.
I kind of figured this.
Right.
Why do I suck? I mean, is it...
You suck.
I suck. Okay.
Why does
I knew
he
it was a
suck?
kid, and he's been calling up, and I told
He
her...
just sucks.
He's got his friends listening or something, and he's got his radio cranked up. So that's what this is. Why do we suck?
You just do.
I just suck.
It's a great explanation.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
It's good. How old are you, son?
He makes a good point.
Yeah, that's a well.
How old are you?
You 17. You suck.
You on
I
the?
don't believe he's 17.
You on the debate team?
Yeah.
No.
You have a great personality.
Is it Abe the Chameleon? Because I understand if you don't like him. I mean, is it?
Why Abe?
Just listen to him. Is it him? Is it his bad Italian accent? You know
What?
Yeah.
No, he sucks too.
Oh, he sucks.
Oh,
too.
that's
okay.
good.
All right. Well,
So at
it's
least
not just me.
Mancow and I are
Yeah.
even footing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
We both suck.
I want to know. Life sucks sometimes, you know. Okay. Okay. So what about the big sportscaster, Al Roker?
I know I don't suck. I'm black.
Wait a minute. Why does he suck?
He just sucks.
He just sucks. Okay.
Oh, that's a good reason. He just sucks.
I'd like to kind of get to the reason why. What about our little producer? Say hi, Love Cheese. He's probably about your height.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Yeah. What about our little producer? Huh? He's a nice fella. Sometimes he sucks. Okay. What about Kathy? Everybody likes Kathy.
Nice. Yeah.
Sweet little Greek girl.
Hi, Johnny.
Huh?
You suck.
Man, she sucks too.
She sucks. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
that hurts my feelings.
Kathy, it's okay.
I just
it's
want
okay.
Johnny's approval.
What about your parents, man?
You'll do anything to get it.
What about your parents, Johnny?
They suck.
They suck. Shouldn't you be off to school right now or something, son? What time? What time do you have to go to school?
Nah, school sucks.
School sucks. Okay. Do you go to school?
Nah.
No. Yeah, you do. If you're 17, you have to go to school, son.
Nah.
No.
School sucks.
You go, but school sucks. Okay. Do you have a job?
Nah.
No.
Of course not.
These kids today are awesome. Their jobs suck. These kids are awesome today. They really
See,
are.
the problem is he didn't think you were going to put him on the air, and now he has nothing to say except that you suck.
Well, he was calling earlier.
Yeah.
He's been calling for a couple hours, and there was,
And he was calling yesterday, too.
people giggling and stuff, and his friends are listening, and now he's got nothing. He's just not
we won his bet or whatever.
not a high. No, I don't know. Look, I would have done the same thing as a kid. I would have been this guy. Probably not. I don't think he's 17. I think
He sounds older.
No, he sounds younger to me.
You think so?
Yes, I think
he's a very deep voice.
Yeah, I think he's like 13,
Maybe
as
he's
I
a
did.
radio star.
Yeah.
As I did.
Right.
And what?
Me too. I had a deep voice at 13.
What happened? He shrunk several feet. But I just, no, I think he's probably about 12 or 13, which is
Yeah.
when something like this is great. And you call the radio and your friends. I hear all his friends laughing when he first called. Okay, buddy. What about our music? I mean, a kid your age, you could learn a lot about our music. We have real music, great music. What about like Led Zeppelin?
They suck. Your music sucks.
Our music sucks too. Wow. What about like we got Tim Virgin and Lindsay comes on and Pike, lots of lovable personalities here.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
I mean, this
They can't
station's
suck.
this station's been around a lot longer than you and I. I mean, this is a legendary station. What about the personalities and the history of this station? That must mean something to you.
No, they suck.
Okay, that's.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, how about this?
There's got to be something he likes.
How about this?
Yeah.
What about April the Loop Rock Girl?
Have you ever seen April the Loop Rock Girl? You can see her online, son, and believe me, you'll enjoy her.
No, I've seen her. She sucks.
You've seen her.
Wow, this kid's got
Wow.
Wow. What about sports? What about sports? Blackhawks and the Bulls, and Al keeps you up to date on the Bears. All this stuff. You gotta love our sportscast.
No, they suck.
But why?
What
You're not giving a reason.
what about ADD news? Attention deficit disorder news. Nobody gives you 24 hours worth of news in under 60 seconds, son.
Yeah.
The news, don't you?
It sucks.
No, it sucks. Okay, what do you look like? Can I ask? Can you describe yourself?
He sounds like Butthead, doesn't he?
He's too young to even know who Butthead is.
I know.
Okay, but what do you look like?
Suck.
They suck. Okay. What do you? Wait, who sucks?
They all suck.
We all suck. Okay, but
especially you, Mancow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, now
my name's.
Ouch! I wonder why Johnny can't elaborate. Why can't you say anything more than just because or it sucks?
Well, he's
or
telling
they
us
suck?
specifically what.
Because what? Finish the statement.
Suck.
I just
I want you to omit the word "sucks" from everything that you say and just elaborate. Put together like a five-word sentence.
This kid, did you go to public school, son? Johnny, did you go to public schools? He's got his friends there. Yes.
Suck.
What's with that breathing?
I know he sounds like a fat boy.
Yeah, are you
I don't know.
heavy?
Are you a fat boy? What Johnny?
Pear-shaped body?
Johnny, what do you look like?
Dumpy ass.
You suck.
Okay, well we're gonna have to end. What about the Beatles?
They suck.
Okay.
Let's see. Come
Listen,
on.
Mancow, I want you to be patient with this kid. You could get through to him.
I think he's
you
been.
could be like
I think I've been very patient.
Most patient I think he's ever been, ever.
Yeah.
In the history of Mancow.
Can you
Maybe
tell?
you could help him.
Stop. He's there. You're in Oak Lawn, according to the phone.
Oh, Mancow.
Yeah.
You suck.
Oh, okay. All right. He sucked me in. That's a clever kid. What do you look? What do you look like, Johnny?
You just suck. I mean, you suck.
Answer his question. What do
Yeah,
you
but
look
tell us
like?
what you look like.
I'm tall.
You're tall.
Are you fat and
Are
tall?
you a fat boy?
No.
What are we going to do? Go over and beat him up, Kathy? Who cares?
Yeah,
I'm not for beating kids,
nerd.
but someone should hit this kid with a switch.
Telling you this
I
kid
have a
is.
girlfriend.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
Tell us about your girlfriend.
Georgette
She lives
Glass.
in Wisconsin.
She's nice.
You suck.
I suck. Okay, all right.
Does she suck?
Okay,
Does
hold
your
on a minute.
girlfriend
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, she sucks too.
She's the only one who doesn't suck.
No, she sucks too.
She's not
Hold on a
interested.
minute. What could we do on the radio? This is audience survey day. What could we do on the radio to make you happy? Not that I care about, this show is aimed at 13-year-old boys, but what can I do to
Go
make...
home.
Go. No, what could we, seriously, I know we suck, but what can we do to be better? What can we do to be better? What would you like? Tell us one thing we could do that you would like.
Do you all go home?
No, we're not going to all go home. We're not going to all go home.
You suck.
Okay.
You suck.
I know.
You suck, punk.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing we can do. We
Yeah,
suck.
no, you just
play a song. Maybe then you won't suck.
Okay, there we go. Now, if I play a song, I won't suck.
Okay.
I got
Nice.
I got some Genesis
No,
coming
they
up.
suck.
They suck. What about Def Leppard?
No, they suck.
They suck.
What would you like to hear?
What would you like?
Play Imagine Dragons, maybe?
What is
Imagine Dragons.
Oh, nice.
He'll like us when we play Imagine Dragons.
So
He likes Imagine Dragons. Okay.
Ain't that bad.
You know what? There's worse music out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Johnny, you still there?
Yeah, now they suck.
It's now time for
Now they
Mancow's
suck.
Mad
Thank you.
Mood Mega Giveaway. Take it away, Chip.
Come on, Chip. Ooh, let's call the Boondock Saint. You know what that is? Call us and win. Let's say hi to Annette. Annette, what do you think? Annette, what do you think?
It's Deadbeat Summer by Neon Indian.
Neon Indians, Deadbeat Summer. I must have missed that one. Let's go to Ron. Ron, hello.
Mancow, love your show.
Hey, buddy.
Space Oddity.
Oh, bye.
David Bowie.
You're halfway there. Call us if you know what it is.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Matt.
Mancow, love your show.
Children's Advocacy Center.
Yes.
That's who I give money to. And I think the fact that this great baseball player,
Adam LaRoche,
was
formerly
out
of the White Sox,
fighting kids in other countries being sex slaves, I think it's admirable.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff that guys are giving them stuff for,
Yeah, I mean, what, brother? Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Jesus. Do I need to go on? You try to do good, and people are bashing him today on the show. This kid right here.
Because he's a horrible baseball player.
Yeah.
So what he does on his off time has nothing to do with the fact that he brought his kids to work.
Goodbye. You still need an answer on that Moog song. I think he weighs about 13 pounds in person. Sean Patrick Flannery. So cool he has 3 names. Sean?
How are you, brother?
You guys have to stay way too skinny to be movie stars, man. You are so skinny. And tell me, Louisiana, for me, it's Commander's Palace, one of the great restaurants on earth. How the hell are you able to, in Texas with the barbecue, how are you able to travel around and not be a big old fat pig?
You know what, man? I'll tell you something, man. Growing up in Louisiana, my mom burnt everything. Cooked everything in a cast iron skillet.
That's called blackened.
So now the only I know, but she learned it the wrong way. Now the only way I can taste things is if they're burnt. I have to have things completely charred.
Nice.
Al's wife got blackened.
Oh, yeah, all night long, Pally.
So Norman Reedus has been in here a few times, and you say the cat hasn't changed one bit. You know, you're 20 years with him, huh? 20 years you guys are lovers?
I think we've been romantically engaged for like 28 now.
No. You're friends. And, he's a sensation right now. He is the main draw of Walking Dead other than the zombies.
He never has to work again. He just can do conventions for the rest of his life.
What's tell us about the guy.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a dear friend from before we even did Boondock together. And, it blows my mind. I mean, he's Fonzie right now. When they did Happy Days, Henry Winkler was a fifth character. And after the second episode, it was clear that the Fonz was the number one character.
Right.
Well, the same thing in Walking Dead. Reedus had some ancillary part, but it was clear by, the fifth episode that he was the dude.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, man, maybe it's a testament to the fact that, we've both been kicking around Hollywood for, 20 years, that, we're kind of blue-collar actors. We've never had marquee names or anything. And so now he gets a role like this. It honestly hasn't changed the cat at all. And
That's cool.
I adore
and is he
him.
is he loving the Walking Dead fame, Sean?
Man, I'll tell you, that's another thing. Maybe it's I say ours. I have nothing to do with The Walking Dead, but maybe we're old enough to now. He can appreciate it in a very different way than when something like that comes in your youth. He has embraced it. He adores it. He would do that show for 20 years, man.
Yeah.
It's a perfectly written show for him. It's a perfectly written role. But like I tell people, it's like, just because it's perfectly written, a lot of actors would, even though it was a fastball straight over the plate, a lot of actors would, bunt that or knock it out for a foul.
Yeah.
I mean, he sat Mark McGuire down and he cracked it over the center field fence. I mean, he put it in the parking lot with that.
Yeah, Norman Reedus is his buddy who's, the guy on The Walking Dead.
Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, the guy with the bone
He
arrow.
might have been the guy who got hit in the head with the bat, too.
Well, that's what I want to know. Sean, who got hit in the head with the baseball bat covered with the barbed wire?
Hey, let me tell you this.
Yes.
I know, and I can't tell.
Oh, come on! Sean Patrick Flannery.
I got candy in my pocket.
Wait, if he knows, that means it was Norman Reedus, because that's his only friend on the show.
As a child, he saw Elvis do karate, and he learned karate, and my wife and kids are taking karate now. I love it. I love the discipline that it's teaching them. So that's awesome. Boondock Saints, he's done tons of stuff. Sean Patrick Flannery, and Boondock Saints 3 is a go. Is the internet telling the truth?
The internet is telling the truth. They've been trying to press that through for a couple of years now. It's really a question of our availability. Right now, Reedus has hiatus from November to April, so we're trying to squeeze it in then.
Yeah.
But it's something that everybody wants to make happen. So I think you can believe the internet on that one.
Good. Boondock Saints 3 is a go. Tell me about Jane 2.
What's crazy, man? I took the last 2 years off of my life, and I sat down and I wrote a book. I know that sounds crazy, man, but it was something I wanted to write for a long time. It's something happened to me when I was 10 years old, and you and I have sat down and chat a number of times. I think it's something that'll resonate with you. I think it's and specifically with your listeners. It's kind of an old school story. It's really a roadmap of what made me who I am, and I'm not saying that's a great thing or a bad thing, but it's a pretty accurate roadmap, and it's something really important that happened to me when I was a kid. So I put it down on paper, and here we are. It came out April 5th.
I hope it inspires people. It's getting rave reviews. They say he's completely naked standing in Times Square. That it is so honest, so brutally honest, like a lot of his work, like the Boondock Saints, that people are being really, really moved by it. So, Sean Patrick Flannery, one of the Boondock Saints and one of our old friends here on the show. When I started this program, there was hundreds I could call. Titanic survivors. And they're all gone. I used to talk to people. It was amazing. Early on in the show, what was it like? What did you eat? What was the band like? What was the band playing? They're all gone now. Just like in our lifetimes, all the World War I and World War II vets are going to be gone.
Right.
But it was 104 years ago today that the unsinkable Titanic went down. This day, 1986, Pretty in Pink and the Orchestra Maneuvers in the Dark soundtrack was tearing up radio, and from that same era, Pretty in the Pink and Pretty in the Pink.
Oh, yeah.
well, yes. Some of those great movies. That was a great movie. 16 Candles. I would put that in the same category there in Breakfast Club. The star of 16 Candles, and one of the stars, and Weird Science, and The Breakfast Club, and National Lampoon's Vacation is 48 today. Who am I talking about?
Anthony Michael Hall.
Shared a beer with his dad. Remember, he was rusty in Vacation.
Now he's in an AT&T commercial.
Let's do this. Who do we have? Asher? That's a cool name, man. Asher, what do you think? What do you think it is?
Thanks, Mancow. Love your show. I've been listening for a long time.
Since when?
Since I was a freshman in high school.
Oh, I thought you meant like 7 a.m. this morning or something.
Longer
This
than
is
that.
7:14. Congratulations. Thank you. And I hope we've inspired you, and I hope we've made you laugh.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
That's all we're here for, man. We're just trying to get from point A to point B. We're trying to get that a little bit better for you. Trying to make it a little bit lighter. It's a tough world. This is a very tough city to work and live in, I think. And if we can, God, give you a pause at any time as audio wallpaper, then we've done our job. So thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Now, what's the answer?
Yeah, you threw him off. He wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. What's the answer?
It's Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie.
Wrong, stupid.
Aw.
No, I'm kidding you. You got it. You hit her. I hear you, brother. 9:30 on the nipple at the Loop.
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.